Hi everyone. I like that. I just pop in here. I'm like, what's going? Oh, Shinku's being canceled and the stream hasn't even started yet. Hi. So we have Sparks, Lady. Yeah. Spoiler wall, please. Thank you. You magical, radical, Alicia. Ice, Eclipse, Narita, Salif, hi, Dino, hi, Karu, hey. I see Shinku has been canceled already. Lainey, hey. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Goofy Flower. Normally, it'd be like, oh man, we're doing some romantic, funny, like, visual novels, but no. Today, we're solving a murder of who killed my Taka. My Taka dead. I don't like this. Philip, hey. Thank you, Sparks. I will pin that. Okay, yeah, so avatars for Antebellum should be all set. I think the one I'm only missing Amelia, and I'm missing the janitor. And if y'all really want the janitor, I'll do it. Tisu's the boy and the girl are dead. Yep. Cancel Shinku. Silent, hey. Have a wonderful time. Am I gonna have a wonderful time? I'm already starting off with like my characters are dead. Didn't I say? Oh my god, Lainey. I didn't finish it. Okay. I will. Oh my god. I did. And that was like a billion years ago, wasn't it? Oh. I will have. Do you really want the janitor? I'm sorry. I am so sorry, Lainey. That is absolutely my bad. I mean, I'll just say it next. I guess it's too late for, like, I was making you cute Ojima picture. No, it's not fine. I feel terrible. Will we get the janitor avatar and it could be stream element? But Davis is... Just saying his face sickens you? Okay. Yeah, I'm not putting on Warmothy today. Warmothy is going to help me, and I'm going to lock in. And so, like, a part of me is like, of course I'm really sad Taka's dead. I'm going to see, the body for evidence again. But I'm ready to fight this murderer. Oh, yeah, sorry. And Molly's dead, too. That's also my bad. Sorry, Molly. Down with Shinku. We are going to go against this, against the Blackened, right? It's not just going to be Shinku. Like, oh no, Blank did the murder. I was like, cancel Shinku. Yeah, so lock down and lock in this trial. Heck yeah. That's fight time for Taka. Woo! And Molly. Alright. We're gonna lock in or lock down. We're gonna both. You're gonna do your avatar? Also, I don't know why I bought a Sherlock Holmes little set, but I did. Because I want to be like detective-y. Then I realized I can't talk with that, so... Eh. Alright. Jeez, wow. Daily life was like 13 hours. Everything that happens today is Shinku's fault. Yeah, a bit. Why wasn't it Fu? God damn. Freaky Chat's already starting off pretty strong. Oh, also. Oh, wait. Is it gonna talk?
They say some people want children in the same way some kids want a dog.
Dracul would never. Not my Dracul. As someone who watched live, you're going nuts in the chat. Oh my god, I'm excited. Also, real quick. So I was looking at my old prediction chart. Why wasn't it Shinku? If I just threw someone right here, I could have almost been really dang close to like, oh yeah, 2 victims and a killer. But what? Nope. Ugh.
They
Alright,
don't
check this out.
really want all that responsibility. That's too much. They want something they can have fun with and forget about when they're being difficult. To those people, I'd really suggest getting a doll or something instead. Dolls can't say anything back, you know? Dolls don't care if they're alone, isolated from everyone else.
You know, as Amelia's saying this, I once had a doll I didn't like as much as a different doll I got when I was a little kid. And I got terrified that doll would hate me because I left it alone, isolated from all my other dolls. I was like, it's going to murder me. And so it never moved with me. No. Taco's trans mask. Yeah, he's trans mask.
Dolls can't hold any accusation in their little button eyes. They'll just sit there on the shelf, unable to change unless you decide you want them to be something else. You can have complete control over them. They won't say anything you don't want them to say. They won't be anything you don't want them to be. They won't notice the suffering you perpetuated because life-saving procedures weren't covered on their insurance.
What? What, that took a turn?
They won't see you insisting a patient gets on a different, more expensive medication that does the same thing as their old one.
Josh, hey, welcome in. What chapter? We're in chapter 2 right now. We're in Deadly Life.
They can be just another number, another overhead. They don't have to be a life to you. How inconvenient it must have been for someone else to point out you were a bad person. You really should have gotten a doll instead. You don't need sedatives to keep a doll quiet.
Amelia, who are we talking about?
But who am I to say anything?
Yeah, the sequence made you wonder if this takes place in America with the healthcare talk. You know what? Maybe.
It's in the paperwork, isn't it? I can't legally know what's best for me. I can't legally say what's best. I might as well have been a doll.
So I guess we're getting Amelia lore for, like, about her parents? Because I guess it's, yeah, huh. For the Avatar command, it's last name. Why is she trauma dumping? Right? I'm like, again, very sad, but, I'm kidnapped? I still couldn't believe it. I was shell-shocked. It all happened so fast, I could hardly process it. How do I feel? Where the story's going? I mean, I'm sad. And a little determined to solve this murder. An awful sound kept playing in my mind. The crack when I managed to get the door open. When I felt the rope beneath my feet and saw her getting hoisted into the air. If I hadn't opened it, if I just kept trying to talk instead of forcing myself in, then maybe. I just still don't understand. I thought she was doing better. I thought we'd promise. Did she know last night? Was it her set of truths or dares she got this morning? Why did she? Did I? Did I do this? If I had killed her, God, maybe I hadn't. Maybe I said the body discovery off. Maybe there was another body. Maybe someone else had done this and seen her already. You need 3 people for the body discovery. But then, how would I have heard her talking? I didn't know. I was just coming up with excuses because I couldn't have killed her. I couldn't. But as 2 people came rushing over, my most awful suspicions were confirmed.
Kutsuki, wait.
Bing bong ding dong. Shinku never fails to make things about himself.
Another body has been discovered. You will be allowed to investigate this second body in the same investigation period, which will remain the same length as usual.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely.
Good luck.
Okay, what if I kick Mononeko? Is that okay? That's not the second BDA. The one I want to ignore, but I can't. There's two. Must be that's... It means Molly's death was... Wait. We set off this announcement, so the first one must have been elsewhere. Should we try and look for it? I'm uncertain. We should probably inform the others about here. I just can't believe we lost two of us. What happened? Third BDA's Mononeko. Exactly. Kutsuki, how did you find her? If it's my fault, what's going to happen to Shinku? Shinku. No lying. Please don't lie. Please do not lie to the smart people. Like this? Did anything significant happen? If I'm caught, it's a lot like the first time she... Maybe that would be for the best. Oh, wait, no, wait, I'm sorry. Also, don't confess to a murder either, Shinku. Neither hide nor confess, please. It can't be suicide, else there wouldn't have been an announcement. Your cat sleeping outside the door to your sister's room. You know how it's going to turn out. I know if this is what I suspect she'd hate. I know if this is what I suspect she'd hate that. She probably did this to try and get me out, but... Kutsuki, do you know if anyone else entered before you? How on earth could I go living with her blood on my hands as well? Did you see anything? Lie or confess. Yeah, right? Not just that. If I did win, everyone else. Ismini, Taka, Dr. Elenius, everyone here would be executed. Kutsuki? Hey, Alora? How on earth would I even start to explain this, though? Kutsuki? Molly, I'm scared. When you're in an avoiding consequences competition, your opponent is Shinku. Please, we don't have a lot of time. Hey. I felt a small hand on my shoulder. Hey, Shinku? Takiko had crouched down to my level. Her words were more audible than whatever Dr. Elenius had been asking me. It's okay. I can't imagine how this must feel for you right now. It's okay. If you need to cry, you can. Oh, Takiko. And just like that, it happened again. I thought this time would be different. Oh God, she's gone. And I couldn't. Look at him crying. Takiko Sosuyador. Hey, you did your best. Okay? Hey now, it's okay. I apologize. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Kutsuki. This must be... I'm sorry. I think maybe you should try to find the other body. We'll handle things here, okay? You're just not feeling good? Alright, yeah, no problem, Shadow. Again, hope you start feeling better soon. Alright, that would be for the best. I'll send anyone I find while looking this way. Please, take care, you two. I'll be back shortly. Dr. Elenius swiftly left the room, leaving me here with Takiko, who stayed by my side. Oh, God. This isn't your fault, okay? But it is. I thought things were going better. She was starting to. The person who's at fault here is the killer. No one else, all right? But that would still be me. You discovered blueberries and whipped cream is delicious. Nice. And we'll find them, okay? For her. I just can't believe it. I know. Oh, look at her crying and trying her best. I know. It's okay. I'll let it all out. Take as long as you need. I'm here for you. An awful thought crossed my mind as she said that. The longer I kept her here comforting me, the less time she would have to focus on the investigation. The less chance they'd find something that would incriminate me. Maybe then. No, I couldn't think like that. I couldn't not tell people what happened. I couldn't risk them all dying. I knew that. I had no idea how to explain this. I was scared. The cutesy sprites with those faces, right? I didn't want to die. Do you think there's an afterlife to Kiko? I can't say. I just hope that no matter where people go after death, no matter where she is after death, that she's able to get some peace. That she's able to finally rest. Chaotic, hi. I like the idea of that. Oh no. God, I think we all need a rest. David, hey. Before the investigation kicks off, who do I think did it? Okay, so I have to think back to, like, you know, a while ago of when that was. Look, Foo's always an option. No. No. I highly doubt it. I don't remember. I remember Takiko and Fu were kind of sneaky. They're kind of being kind of sneaky. But Takiko's being so sweet right now, so maybe no. I know in the original Antebellum, it was Alora. So maybe? I don't think we're gonna lose Lyra right now. And, you know, there's... Okay, look, right? I'm always gonna be wrong, and my favorites never survive. That is how all my predictions go. You in the background, Karu? Okay, yeah, no problem. Have fun. Hey, puppy. So yeah, so I guess... Okay, so Takiko, Fu, and Alora. I think it's gonna be one of these three. Or I guess it could be two, right? No, I mean, I guess no one could tell me. Yui has been mad quiet this chapter. Okay, let's think. Jakul died last. Mint died. Are we? We're just missing those two. Okay, so I think that knocks out Fu. So it's going to be between Takiko and Alora, I guess. Maybe. And since it was Alora last time. But how would Takiko kill both of them? So it could be a two-killer situation. Funny Ismini vibes, but for no reason. Ismini's the only one feeding everybody who keeps getting judged corrupt. I hope not. Okay, so... But Mint did... Okay. So I think Takiko could have killed one person. And I think... Okay, so, like, I think I always say, like... It's really cool that idea of just, like, oh, one person who was a blacking has to, like, survive and, you know, continue along with us. I really love the ideas in fangans. So I think Takiko killed one of them, but I think probably killed second. So I think the first person who did must... Okay. So let's say Laura killed... No, but, okay, could it be Maiko? No, but they were just here for the bio discovery. Alright, I'm gonna say Laura and Takiko. I'm gonna say both of them. And I don't know who killed who and who killed how and who's gonna survive, but I'm gonna say double victim, double blackened. Ozzy, hey! Nope. We just started. Shinku crying. Alright, let's go. You could say that again, but all we can do is keep moving. But now Takiko's being so sweet. And I don't have my kazoo with me right now, and so I can't make an apology if it's not Takiko. All we can do is keep moving. It's all anyone can ever do. Imagine discovering a body and both the murderers just roll up on the scene. Right? Is it okay if we just stop? Just for a bit? I'll pull myself together. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. What if it is Shinku? What if... Okay. So... No kazoo. Oh, no, I know, right? So what if... Say, Alora killed... No, it can't be Alora killed Taka again. Because Alora killed Taka last... Okay, so say Takiko killed Taka. And then Shinku accidentally killed Molly. But because Shinku accidentally killed Molly last, Shinku has to survive, and we had to play as a character who's been blackened but survives. Yeah, that is that's my final decision there. Oh, but if it doesn't, yeah. I don't. Let's continue. What if no one killed them? They just did that for no reason. What if they just died? I'll pull myself together soon. I have to lie through the whole trial. God, I would love that. I always want to play as Korekyo. God, she's really gone. She's not coming back. I failed again. But someone still would have set up. That'd be so messed up. Someone would still have to set up Molly to be killed, or maybe Molly set up herself and Shinku set off it. Protect perjury, shame corner. God, she's really gone. She's not coming back. I failed again. Shh, it's okay. Take as long as you need. I'm here. It's okay, Shinku. It's okay. I'm ashamed to admit I stayed there holding Takiko for far longer than I should have. Shinku, you sopping what cat of a man. I couldn't keep continuing the cycle of just finding people to fill in those I'd lost. People that I wouldn't fail this time. Oh yeah, so because Dracul was a replacement for Ichi, and Molly was a replacement for Dracul. Shinku's like, all right, who's gonna replace Molly now next chapter? And be like, nobody. Shinku, you gotta stop replacing people with people. I knew that even as I was using Molly for that exact purpose. But just for a moment, I wanted to feel like I had someone I hadn't let down. Just a moment, I imagined it was you holding me and not the rental sister. Old habits really do die hard. Oh god, and if Takiko survives, Molly pulled a Watari? Yeah, possibly. When I die, I don't think I deserve to rest. She goes the same track record of picking favorites that I... Oh god, am I Shinku? God, first I'm the mastermind, now I'm Shinku. I'm doing terrible. I haven't worked hard enough to be anyone worthy of peace. Look at my crime novelist dog, he guilty. Dang. Freaky Chai is also canceling Shinku. I was always told when I was a kid to keep my head down if I wanted to keep the peace. The world will not be kind to someone like me, so I shouldn't try to be overly kind to others. That it would just get taken advantage of or be in vain. Oh, is this Takiko talking since it's purple? You feel like Molly was much more about Akari, to be honest? Has Shinku, like, accepted the fact that he and his family were cruel to Akari yet, though? I don't know if if he has... I don't remember him being, realizing that fully yet. Or maybe it is. That's right, because we did drown in the pond water for, like, 40 hours. That didn't matter for how much I did for anyone else. They'd still see me as the other. That the world was just unfair. But that was stupid. If the world is unfair, why would you sit idly by and do nothing? Wouldn't you want to try and change it? Oh, Asuka. Asuka's purple. Thank you. I wanted to be kind in spite of that. To prove that they were good people. I wanted to be fair. Treat everyone with kindness and compassion. So that even if my mama was right, even if people were just judgmental and untrustworthy, that at last I'd be a person that was worth trusting. That was my little way of changing the world. Things will always be unfair, but I want to make it a little better for those it was unfair against. To me, being kind was the most revolutionary thing you could do. And you're perfect for this, Asuka, and you have to survive. As my last remaining favorite character, Asuka. Please survive. That's why, when I saw him getting picked on at Hope's Peak, I couldn't just sit by and do nothing. That's why, no matter what others thought about him, I became Taka's friend regardless. Maybe at some point along the line, it became more out of my own interest in looking out for him, but I never imagined he'd be gone. Oh, cool. Now I'm sad. Cool. Okay, hold on. I'm fine. Okay. I'll be able to deal with Asuka crying.
Asu, I'm so sorry.
Taka, he can't be. No, I never got to. We were only just.
That's right.
Hey,
He looks horrible.
No, look at the background. Hey, cool. Good job, but I hate it. You can't do this? I'm gonna be fine. Asuka survived 100% unironic. God, they better. They better.
Oh God.
I don't know what to say. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Asu.
He's in the background. Yeah. Turned to Two-Face from Batman. No. You didn't even see that?
We'll figure this out. I promise.
See? Zeke clearly didn't do it. Okay. Zeke, totally innocent. He looked so mangled. I couldn't stand the sight, but I couldn't take my eyes away. And that's as much we're gonna see, right? We're not gonna zoom in. Please don't let me zoom in. Don't zoom in. Don't zoom in. Don't zoom in. My body wouldn't move, even as I screamed at myself to do something, to say something. The body discovery announcement in the back sounded fuzzy. Poor enough for Zeke, who tried to stopping her from seeing Taka, right? Narita, hey! I barely noticed Ismini rushing out of the faith room. And stopping in her tracks when she saw us. What? What happened? Do we... She froze as she spotted Taka in the pond. Your bro's gone. My bro's gone. My Taka's gone. What? What on earth happened to... I don't think you're the one who gets to ask questions here. I'm not sure what you... Yeah. Real nice act. What the hell were you doing in that room? I was just in there all morning reading. Oh? And you didn't hear anything happening in here? You didn't know he was dead in here? I swear. He wasn't here when I entered this morning. I only Bullshit. How the hell did you not hear anything if you were in the faith room? You can't be suggesting what I think you are. Oh, I think they're gonna drown each other. It's giving you Zeke culprit vibes? But look at the glowing eye saying I totally didn't do it. What the hell did you do to him? You can't seriously think I killed him, then hid in the room next to him. Do you seriously think I'm that stupid? Really, Ezekiel? Ezekiel's a bit of a point. Well, you're apparently stupid enough to ignore someone getting murdered in the room next door. So I wouldn't put it past you. Especially not with how you've already been about the corrupt prisoners. I promise you, I heard nothing. If I heard anything, then I would. Before Ismini could continue, another body discovery announcement sounded. Gleek.
Another body has been discovered.
I know this is just Molly's again, but imagine if this was a third.
You'll be allowed to investigate the second body in the same investigation period, which will remain the same length as usual.
Y'all impatient to throw hands, right? They're going to murder each other in the trial. Oh god, Asuka. There's another. Jesus, two? Who do you think the second is? Sorry, I know that's morbid, but... Oh god, I haven't seen Kiko this morning. I can't lose her too. I saw a lie this morning, but... I'll go try to find the second. Just to put my mind at rest. Oh, no you don't. There's no way I'm letting you out this room. You're far too suspicious. A triple kill? Imagine, Jesus. For goodness sake, Ezekiel, I didn't. Just as their bickering was about to start again, Lori entered the room a little out of breath. Seeing us gathered, she only had one question. Is this where... Oh. But also, oh, I really like the sprite here. Everyone dead by the end of chapter 2, right? I'm so sorry. Someone really butchered him as well. I don't know what kind of freak would be this cruel, but we have to find them. See, Asuka is me right now. This is how I feel. Okay, let me look at... Huh. Like, I'm really sad and want to be the crying Asuka sprite, but I'm this Asuka sprite right now. That certainly is disturbing. I can't imagine how that must have felt. Nope. We're not going to talk about that. Do you know where the other body is? Laura sprite at what cost, right? It's in the lecture hall. Who was it? Yuzuki. Protag Maxine. What? Alora is so pretty. I hadn't really been close with her since her crime was revealed. It seriously freaked me out. Especially with how old she was. But I didn't expect her to just be dead like that. I didn't want that. Even if she wasn't really a friend, she still... On the off chance Asuka somehow killed Taka, there's 0% that Asuka killed Taka. Like, there's negative 100% that happened. But I'll explain later. Can I get the details on what exactly happened here? The third, fourth, and fifth reunite with the... It's just a Final Destination scene where everyone just gets knocked out or murdered. Can I get the details on what exactly happened here? I was coming to pay respects to Mint this morning when I walked in and saw something wrapped in a sheet in the pond. I went over and unwrapped it and I found Taka like, well, that. I immediately left to try and see if the killer was nearby and spotted Asuka. I was looking for Takiko. I was concerned for her after the truth came out. No shot that Asuka did this. I tried to stop him from entering because of, well, who it was, but when she entered, the body discovery announcement played. I see. And what about Cersei? Well, that's the real funny story, Doc. Right after the announcement played, she just so happened to come rushing out the faith room, apparently having not heard anything the whole morning, just by being, right where the body was. I swear, I didn't hear a single thing. He wasn't there when I first entered this morning. I'm just as in shock as all of you are. Yeah. Whatever you say, Isabel. I see. Zeke's account. Zeke can be such a sweetheart, right? Elias, you helped me get him out of the water. I'm going to attempt to do an autopsy. All right. Let's try lifting up with the sheet. I don't really want to touch him. He looks fragile. Is there anything I can help with? You and Saint Hill focus on the general investigation. I won't be able to stay for long. I still need to perform an autopsy on Yuzuki. So if you could all handle the rest here, that might make this more manageable. This investigation time really isn't enough for 2 deaths. But we've got to do what we can. Asuka, if you need a second, that's entirely understandable. No. I can't let him down. Whoever did this, I'll find them. For him. I can't afford to just sit by this time. I wasn't able to help last time, so let me help this time. Until I let them. Zeke looked at me with understanding. He knew what it was like. Even if it hurt more than anything in the world right now, I had to do something. Very well. Everyone slowly started moving to investigate various things in the room. I knew I couldn't sit by and let them do the hard work. I do some of it myself this time, for Taka. I had to be strong for him. That's all I could do right now. Don't cry, don't cry. Zeke and Asuka friendship at what? It's the, you know, no ships allowed cost. Because now I think about it, right? Zeke and Mint, separated. No. Dracula and Shinku, nope. Molly Shinku, nope. Taka and Asuka, how dare. like Ismini and Lyra, one of them's is gonna die next, right? Just because, you know, they were a ship before. Like, Shinku's not invited. This is so cool that we get to investigate Asuka, though. I do like that. So here's have some monos. I forgot to give them out earlier. Okay. Look at me avoiding what I have to do. Ace was crouched down by the water, inspecting it. She cupped some of it in her hands and gave it a cautious sniff. The Widow's Club? No. Oh, I wouldn't do that if I were you. Why not? Well, aside from the obvious fact it's probably contaminated by, you know, all the sewage water from the prison flows in here. This is the last place it goes to before it's fully filtered. Oh? How do you know? Taka told me. It's stuff Lori found. She was trying to explore the sewage system in the prison to see if it leads out, but all of it just self-filters. You love your Cersei profile pic? Nice, nice. I don't know how it really works, but there's all these fancy treatment plants within the prison sewage system itself, so it's all self-sustaining and stuff. Any sewage loops into here and out into a treatment plant, so it's probably a little icky. It's been a little treated at this point, but not massively. The survivors are just half of the most popular ships in the end. Well, that certainly explains the odor. Goodness. I'll have to go wash my hands. That's disgusting. Why were you looking in the water anyway? I just find it a little bizarre. It's completely clear. I was wondering if I could smell blood, but no. You'd expect there to be some trace of blood in the water, given the severity of the wounds. Sorry, dear. You likely don't want to hear this. No, it's fine. I'd rather be in the know. We have to figure this out. That is kind of strange. Maybe it just got flushed away by the constant stream? Perhaps. I still think it's notable. The water. I'll keep an eye out. Please be careful, all right? I will. Don't you worry. Good. Ismini shot me a gaze full of pity before she went to try to look at something else. I hated it. I didn't want them to feel like they had to tiptoe around me. I wanted to help this time. I couldn't live with myself if I just sat by and did nothing. There's a pair of frogs who live in here. I've always had a fondness for them. But I should leave them be. We already have lab frogs to take care of. Or, well, I have lab frogs to look after now. No. You used to pluck flower. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm gonna click on so many things because we're Asuka now. I want to hear what Asuka has to say. You used to pluck flowers like this to make teas or sweets. One time, Mikado picked out something poisonous. I can't blame them. They're only 8. They didn't know any better. But we all got pretty sick. It totally sucked. I don't want to do the thing. I have to. I know I have to, but Dracul's grave. I really don't like how much how much of myself I see in him, especially in his last moments. The frogs get to be lovers, unlike the prisoners. I'd never kill for my actual family. But I've got something far more important in my life than a stupid family. And if that was on the line, would I have done what he did? I don't know. It's uncomfortable to think about it for too long. I don't want to think about it. Mint's grave. I was never that close to him, but I kind of miss him. Ironically, all the ships are completely and utterly screwed over as it is Valentine's today. Oh, wow, yeah. Yup. It's awful to think there's going to be another grave here soon. Oh my god, we're going to bury Taka here. No. Hello, Mr. Scarecrow. For some reason, I get a foreboding feeling when looking at him today. Huh? Wait, what do you mean, huh? What do you mean, huh? What do you mean? I moved some of the apples into the fridge the other day, but these ones seem to be going bad. I should have kept a closer eye on them, but I was so busy with Taka these last few days. Love loses. Enough cares lasted us one more week. It's not been restocked. Oh, were we gonna have a starving motivation next time? And Molly. There's more wheat. It would take a lot of processing to make it to flour, especially with the tools we have with us. Guess it's better than nothing, though. No. Lettuce isn't all that calorie dense. I remember having endless amounts of it as a kid, but I guess it's better than nothing. Especially with our other supplies dwindling. Faith room. Mama said she used to be religious before she moved. She never seemed all that fond of it, though, but I think she regretted leaving it behind a bit. You like, okay, good. I was like, God, I'm so sorry I'm clicking all the things. I don't know. It's hard to tell with her. She seemed to never know what she wanted. I just don't think she wanted the life she got. At one point, it's like, ooh, world building, story building. On the other hand, it's avoidance. Either way, I should keep in mind that Iz was in there earlier. Firewood. There's nothing in the rules like about prisoners not being able to light fires. Gives us Asuka lore? Yeah. Sure, they can't use the kitchen, but this would be a great alternative in the future if more of us get corrupt. I'll let Kiko know. Wait, distracted. I need to focus. How about not focusing? Taka could have been burned on the campfire and then tossed in the water, but there's no evidence it was recently lit. Plus, his burns really don't look like they were caused by a fire, so they're probably chemical burns. Now that I think about it, I don't think the campfire's ever been lit. Huh. It would have been nice to have a campfire night with the rest of the prison. We had a lot of those back in the circus. They were fun. We're coping very healthily with Taka. I blame ignoring him. It's like, Taka, you're so silly. Shinku survived in the water for that long, but please don't do it too. I swear, I've seen this before, but I just can't place my finger on it. Zeke was looking at the sheet that he'd been wrapped in. It was pretty soggy and messy, but if Izumi got corrupt, that's FTEs would involve prison riots. The seams make it like some sort of bed sheet. That could have been gotten from any of the cells. I guess we can go check them. The infirmary and the 2 labs have beds in them too. It could be from those. I feel like it'd be a whole lot smarter to get them from those places instead of your cell. If it's from someone's cell, we could probably pretty easily pin down who they are by seeing who's missing. Yeah. I don't reckon they're real smart in the first place. They thought murdering somebody was a good idea. No matter who it is, we'll find him, okay? I swear it. Of course. There's no way we're letting them get away with it. That's the spirit. Anyway, we could probably nail down where the sheet is from by checking out Bout, but it was used to conceal his body. When I found him, initially he was wrapped in it. Not much else I can tell you, sorry. The sheet! The sheet! It's okay. That still gives us a bit to work with. Every little bit helps. That's the spirit. Is that the spirit? I've always liked mushrooms. When I was traveling with the circus, we'd always find them in the mountains. We'd jump on them and enjoy watching the spores puff out everywhere. Good times. a bit of a different way. Can I go into the faith room? Game's like, don't you dare. Just two peeps mourning their dead boyfriend. Okay. Let's do it. And by do it, I made, nope, I clicked wrong. Zeke likes leaving pink hydrangeas. The pink flower, the word I can't say, next to Mint's grave. I don't know how he can stand to be in here and see it. Working through tears just like you every day. Alright. Scintilla, you. You probably don't want to see this. It's really not a pretty sight. You were close to him too, weren't you? Not as close as you were. I hardly have the right to be as upset as I am. Reminiscing on good times with Taka's right there. But you're still allowed to be upset, you know? I don't really know how you felt about him, but I think you really did help him. He seemed to really look up to you. Always constantly running about, trying to do his best for you. The tongue twister. There was one, what was it, process of elimination, where they would not stop saying that flower over and over again. And I'm like, stop. I'm dying. I think when he was working for you, he really felt like he was doing something good. Even if you were just giving him menial busy work. Although, you know, I don't really think I even know the full extent of it. We don't just start talking again when the character's name is something you read, taught you how to pronounce. Oh, that's cool. That's a cool name. I wish I made up with them earlier. I feel so stupid. You couldn't have known this was going to happen. You couldn't have known either. So don't blame yourself, okay? And don't feel like you had to put on a brave face. This must hurt for you too right now. God, if we get an Laura crying one, I'm gonna be real sad about that too. I can't imagine how much more it must hurt for you. I'd feel guilty venting to you considering how much closer you two were. I just keep thinking this is exactly what I get. For what? For letting myself get attached to someone again. Sorry, I must sound pathetic to you right now. Lori? Sorry. You want the autopsy, don't you? You had a project and made a flower island, and that's... Oh, so I'm hearing is I need to either read a book or make a project. I believe the primary wounds are from some kind of chemical burn. Likely some exposure to acid. That happened after death, right? Thank God. I doubt that's what killed him. But he sustained major damage from them. It's unlikely he'd have survived long with those wounds without serious medical intervention. Nevertheless, they seem scabbed over, likely cauterized. They look pretty serious. There's a small puncture on his neck. The killer cut into a vital artery. That's likely what killed him. Okay, so the killer is actually knows biology. You don't think it's Alora? I don't think it's Alora. I hope not. And at least I don't think Alora killed Taka. Jury's still out on Molly. That part was relatively quick and painless. Thank you. God, I hate thanking the killer for making it painless, but I'm grateful. But okay. I apologize. I appreciate this quite a lot. What's with the black spots by the wounds? Zeke peered over us, inspecting the body a bit himself. I'm uncertain. Likely part of the acid burns or some sort of blisters from the cauterization. But it's hard to determine precisely. I apologize, but his current state is particularly off-putting for me. I wish I could do more, but I feel nauseous. We shouldn't theorize it. I'm gonna say no theorizing. Like, full-on theories and making assumptions. That's because in the past, it hasn't gone over well in the chat because somebody in there will just put in, like, everything. But I think there's enough of a delay where... I don't know. I'm gonna say no for now. Yeah, I'm just gonna say no full-on theorizing the whole thing yet, okay? Like, if, you can say little things like, oh, I don't think blah did it, or I think... I don't know. Just, yeah, sorry. Yeah, a lot of people would put spoilers as theories, so... Spoiler, you secretly invite Taka. Okay, well, that spoiler's a good spoiler. I appreciate that spoiler. Hey, it's okay. We've been over this. This is a lot for you as well, isn't it? Alora cautiously nodded. I noticed her hands shaking. My hope is we'll find another piece of evidence that we can link to the spots. The only other things I could think of to determine what they are would be invasive. We might damage the body further if people do it. Yeah, it happens pretty much anytime we have, like, a decent chunk of people in chat. I couldn't bring myself to do. I apologize. I get it. It's okay. Yeah. This whole thing is majorly fucked. I don't know how anyone could do this to him, even if they hated him. It's borderline torture. Literally, it's so cruel. I can't believe someone would do that to him. I think that's everything. I can't see anything else, at least. Minta and Ezekiel get married, Molly's healthy and happy, and Taka and Asuka perform together for you. See, these are the good spoilers, but I thank you. Allura stood up, taking a deep breath as she did. I think that's all I can find on the body. I apologize I couldn't do more. I need to return to the lecture hall. That's where Yuzuki's body is. I still need to perform an autopsy on her. Theory, Taka and Molly died. Well, I mean, clearly everyone said otherwise, so I think that theory is fake news. Would you all mind staying here? I want to ensure no one tampers with the body. I don't want to risk losing evidence. Okay, but you need a backup person to stay with you. Yeah, sure, just, Do you know where Lai is? Are we sure there's no more bodies? I ran into them in the hallway on the way here. She was with Wang. They appeared to be fine. So I sent them over to the lecture hall to assist Kutsuki and Uchiyama on the investigation there. Oh, thank goodness she's okay. I don't know what I'd do if I lost Kiko too. This is already getting to be way too much. Izumi finally put it together, didn't she? Wait. Was Shinku the one who discovered Michael's body? Yes. It appears to be that way. Although, he was fairly catatonic when we found him. I wasn't able to get a lot of information out of him about what exactly happened. Am I allowed to come with you? I just want to check if he's alright. I'd also like to assist in Michael's investigation. I'm a little stunned she's gone. If the others don't protest, sure. As long as she's with you, I don't want her slipping off. She's way too suspicious. For Christ's sake, Ezekiel, Will you two be alright staying here alone? Saint Hill, are you... Oh, we're leaving Asuka with the body? I won't be fine, but I guess Asuka will be, really. If anything, it's the most I can do for him right now, isn't it? If you insist. Allura and Iz walked out together, leaving me and Zeke alone with Taka. Oh, cool, I'm sad. Sugi! Freaky chat's exactly how we all are. This awful feeling wouldn't go away, no matter how much I pushed it down. I wanted to be strong. I want to suck it up and investigate, figure this out for him. I kept telling myself I just need to hold on. When we were safe, I could let it all out, but... Theory, cancel Shinku. I felt a hand on my shoulder. Hey, I know we're not overly close, but I get it. When he died, I felt angry. I felt abandoned, betrayed, all this stupid shit. But I wanted to figure it out. I wanted to get him justice. I felt like I had to. That I at least owed him that for letting him down. But it's hard. You feel like you're on the edge of breaking at any moment. And, I can't say it's gonna be okay. These next few hours are gonna feel like hell, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe these next few days. Maybe weeks. But it's not always gonna feel this bad. You sure, Zeke? I'm still feeling pretty bad. And it's okay if you can't be strong. It's bullshit they make us sell this shit so soon after they're just gone like that. I don't want to feel like I'm patronizing you or pitying you, but if you feel like you need to take a second, that's okay. We're all gonna be working to find out who did this. We won't let them get away with it, I promise. Dex is on the case, don't worry. I couldn't live with myself if I did nothing. I spent the last 2 months being horrible to him. I know he wasn't a great person, but he was my friend regardless. No matter how I felt about him when he died, he was still... You don't gotta know how you felt about them. That shit's always gonna be messy. Hell, I still don't really know how Point is, this sucks. And it's okay to admit that. I know you probably don't want to feel weak right now, or feel like you're not doing enough to help find out who did this to him, but... Just know, whatever you're feeling, you're not alone. No matter how messy it is. I understand. Help me, hey! Win Zeke? Yeah, absolutely win Zeke. And... Why did I say the whole word out? Win. W Zeke. Zeke's a real one, right? And if you don't need to pause, if throwing yourself into this and getting him justice is what's gonna help you the most right now, then I ain't gonna stop you either. Huh? I really didn't expect that sort of thing from him. Thank you, Zeke. I just don't want to let him down. I won't lie. It really, really, really hurts right now. There hasn't been a point in almost 3 years where he hasn't been part of my life. But I know I need to keep moving. It's the only thing I can do. I need to do this for him. Danganronpa? I'm sure you will. I had to find the strength in me to do this, in spite of how much I missed you. I had to find it for you. In the same way I found the strength to stick up for you and approach you. And the same way I found the strength to distance myself from you, even when it hurt after your crime came out. In the same way, I always found strength. I would find out who did this for you. I wouldn't give up. I wouldn't be the kind of friend who just gave up on you this time. And then I died. Takiko has something to do with this. Oh god, no! No. So, I'm the mastermind, and I'm freaky chat. Also, okay. I don't know how long I spent on the floor distracted. And I'm Shinku. I don't know how long I spent on the floor, distracting Takiko from the investigating. You're not giving up. I don't know how much of it was me trying to distract her, and how much of it was me just seeking genuine comfort. But we were eventually interrupted by two people bursting into the lecture hall. Shit, the doc wasn't lying. God. Jesus. To think there's another one. Wing, Lyra. Where have you been? Are you okay? Shinku again. We're banning cheeky chat. Leave Takiko alone. Get her a job. I was in the common room. I saw her rush out after the first announcement. We decided to stick together. We ran to the dock in the halls. She told us about over here. Supposed to come help investigate. Do you know who the other one is? Okay, wait, okay. So if it's not Takiko, what if it is Fu? Because Fu, you know, absolutely wants to go protect and save his daughter. And, okay, and I'm not saying this is, like, a correct assumption to think, or okay? This is not me saying, hey, this is a totally good route to go down. What if Fu saw Molly, you know, attempts at her own life as, like, I'm not gonna say an invitation, but like oh, if she doesn't appreciate her life, you know, why shouldn't he take it? God, I never like saying that. Oh God, I feel gross even just saying that. But I'm thinking like, what if that's his thought process? What if Mononiko did it? So Monko, hey, if you want, congrats. Ugh, no, take that. I don't like thinking that. Sorry, I'm trying to think like what the murderer would think, and I'm like, ugh, I don't want that mindset. No clue. Laura was still looking for them. God, I hope Ismini is safe. I can't lose her too. You know, you want the Dilf to live. Never mind that. What the hell happened? Are you two okay? He would think that though. But I don't like saying that out loud. It's a bit of a long story, but it's a possibility. So that's like, that note is pinned in my brain right now. Take it from the top. We need all the info we can get right now. Well, I woke up early to go check on Maiko. Molly? Wait. Does Takiko know to call her Molly or no? Don't remember if Molly gave the announcement that she wants to be Molly to everybody. Or just Shinku. After everything that happened with her yesterday, I wanted to see if she was feeling okay. But when I walked inside the prison, there was a total blackout. Everything was dark. Saw her as a free opportunity to escape and sees... No, why do you think that it's free real estate meme? No. It's a terrible thought, but it's definitely one that fits well. Yeah, potentially. That's potentially a thought process I'm having right now. I knew there's an electrical box in Lab 1, so I went to quickly mess around with it, see if I could reset the breaker. But when I entered the lab, it was completely flooded. Huh? With what? Okay, well, this sounds like what happened to Taka here. Well, you know those big biotube things? Status tubes? I'm not entirely sure what the word is for them. But a few of them had gone completely broken, and their fluid was all across the floor. It was really gross. Ew, did you smell it? Yeah, it was really bad. Okay. That could be where the chemicals came from. But I tried to wade through them because I knew someone had to do it, so I made my way over to the electrical box. No, electricity burn and chemical burns look different. Okay. Yeah, that's just as I was trying to reset it, Alora burst in. She seemed pretty panicked. Probably due to the whole thing with the tubes being broken and the blackout itself. She came over and helped me reset it, but just as we got the lights back on, the body discovery announcement played. We started looking for it almost immediately, but stayed together just in case. That's when we found Shinku at the entrance in the lecture hall. When we came over, a second body discovery announcement played. Kiko's account. So, Shinku initially discovered the body. Yeah, I came over and I can't die. Oh no, we're lying, Shinku! Okay, we're gonna cancel Shinku. We're lying! And the doors were open, which I found strange, so I entered and I found her like this. Wait, I'm not following. Did someone find her before you then? Was there even anyone else inside the prison? Liar! I didn't see anyone, but maybe they found her a while ago? We still don't know when the murder happened. Shinku, bad Shinku. Well, there's only one way to get more information. Right, sorry. I'll get investigating now. I was mainly focused on calming down Shinku. Are you gonna be okay investigating, Shinku? I understand if you need to sit this one out. No way. I understand she was close to him, but we've got 2 bodies on our hands. We need all the help we can get. Okay, see, and this is where he's trying, but he can't exactly blame him. Yeah, I get it. I get his thought process, but like, Shinku, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, so this is also like I was like, you know, just keeping notes. Because I like to keep notes of things that make me sound like I'm right. Takiko wants Shinku to sit out. Fu's like, no way. Don't you dare. So that's negative a point of Fu being the murderer and more of a point to Kiko again. Well, he's not getting much help anyway if he's catatonic. If anything, he'll just get in the way. I'll be fine, really. But also still more points Shinku. It wouldn't be fair on her to sit around and do nothing. I need to help too. If I'm able to monitor what they're investigating, then maybe I can guide suspicion away from me. I'm already thinking cracks are starting to show. That's the spirit, kid. Jonte Mean Girls AU. Now let's get to it. Right? You know what else I haven't done in a bit? I haven't saved the game. This is gonna be like the saddest picture ever if something happens to Ismini soon. Alright. Have you found something, Takiko? Yeah, take a look at these. Takiko lifted some wooden shards and a broken broom head, letting me get a closer look at them. This was right by the door. I wonder what it was used for. It was probably jammed into the door. Likely what stopped me from just walking in. If I wasn't there, I wouldn't have had to slam open the door with the force I did. It sort of looks like it was lodged in the door and broken by someone trying to force their way into the room. Yeah, that would make sense, wouldn't it? I think you might be along the right lines here, Takiko. And you were the second one to get here. Definitely not the first, Shinku? Yep. Definitely second. Definitely someone before me. Are you sure? You didn't see anyone else on your way down here? Anyone else inside the prison? Can't say I did, sorry. Maybe it happened last night. It's still pretty early in the morning. Honestly, I'm surprised so many of us were up before the BDA. We haven't even had our usual 11 a.m. meetings. Right, that's also a possibility. Broken broom. That we know nothing about. I'm starting to wonder if Molly set this all up to make me kill her. She likely wanted her suicide to have value. It's really looking that way. If that's the... Well, if that's the case, it'd only be respecting her final wishes to at least try not to die. Put some kind of fight for her. It's awful as it makes me feel. No. 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 What are we doing? I just don't want to think about it too hard. I'm gonna keep looking for more evidence. You do the same, okay? Sure? No, Yoink, books. A book detailing the ultimate tailor who came from a life of poverty and hard labor. After designing a pair of ruby red shoes, she became the talk of the town and slowly started getting notoriety for the designs. He's immediately jumping on it, right? She was adorned by many women, but none seemed to stick around. Despite this loneliness, she dedicated her life to supplying the poor and needy with beautiful clothes. The ultimate butcher, who found a way to slaughter animals with traditional methods while minimizing pain to the animal. This softened tensions with animal rights organizations. Furthermore, they had significant impact in helping organize food drives. Who's this? I guess I don't know. And who's this? Ultimate bartender, who secretly acted as an informant, helping assist the government squash crime. She also helped fund and support programs helping troubled youth get back on the right track. Bro, it's not like this in chapter 1. What happened? Her influence and popularity against the odds made the Bourne society at large more open to accepting more transgender ultimates. Were they not before? Is it Hope's Peak? Do you have to cancel Hope's Peak also? I mean, I guess, no, because I guess they're making, it says they're making progress, but like, progress or just saying like, hey, you know, we should accept them, obviously. Okay. A book detailing the exploits of the ultimate mentalist. A detailed biography of their life. They seem to donate a significant portion to their earnings to charity supporting children during abuse. We're gonna fight Hope's Peak again. It's always Hope's Peak. God damn it. Like, what do you mean you're making strides? Like, it's just saying like, hey, of course we'll accept transgender students. Like, why wouldn't you? Ultimate hostage negotiator. I'm sorry, what? Wait, hold on. I know this person. This book is telling lies about him. That's not how things went. Wait, what? Sorry, I'm caught up in lore going on here. Wait, what's happening? Oh my god. Never mind. I don't need lore. We're like Hope's mid. Lyra, I didn't look up. Lyra's bent over inspecting the various weights that were scattered around Molly's body. He knows them. She picked one up, inspecting it. Address you? Looks like from the gym. That explains some things. How so? Zeke's been complaining for a while about weights going missing. And it's not been too bad because he's only the really low weight ones. But he's been complaining about it regardless. Seems the killer had been taking them. He must have been playing this for a bit, or at least since yesterday. Hope Peak is even mid. It's Hope's flop. I see. I wasn't even aware he had this many weights. Maybe we don't fight. I don't know. I feel like you could probably still fight Hope's Peak. Ultimate Mentalist is Ray from OG Antebellum. Oh, that's right. That's right. Ray was. Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot about that. I guess you don't really go to the gym all that much, do you? No, I'm a writer. Duh. Wait. Anyway, the way they're all scattered makes it seem like they were in that box over there. I'm guessing it toppled over or something. Maybe, that would make sense. I'm just surprised no one heard anything when it fell. Me too. Laura stared at me for a moment, as if there was something she wanted to say but couldn't. It's making me nervous. I don't want to be confronted here, not in front of all these people. Twink Shinku. Well, wow. This feels a little, At least we're safe if a fire breaks out. Why are we jinxing this? Wait, no, it's made in England. We're better off spitting in the flames if there's a fire. Oh my god, wait, I'm a dumb American. I don't get this. No, wait. Shinku, translate in American for me. Oh, blood. That's alarming. And that's all we said about that. What is this? There's constant fluctuating numbers on it. At least it's not made in Australia. Wait, is that worse? We don't talk about Bruno or what's under the podium. Pooh seems to be inspecting the toppled over wooden box, lifting it up and inspecting its sides. The trees are explosive and you're not even... Oh my god, because from the heat? Or just cause... Or just cause it's Australia and like, oh, you know, we got spiders the size of coconuts and our trees explode. Brazil ultimate translator when you need them. Be careful with that. We don't want to break any potential evidence. Yeah, I am. Don't worry, kid. Just had to confirm something. That being... Pooh pointed to the rope that had been attached to the box. The rope here is connected to the rope around her neck. It's one big contraption. This is what I think of the new Tomodachi Life. I see. The wooden box is a little battered. It could just be from the general state of decay everything in this hellhole seems to have, but you know, better to be safe than sorry. Wooden box. It's battered. I just don't really understand what the purpose of all this is. They'll figure it out, I'm sure. There seems to be a second rope extending to the door, but it's all slack. Can't tell you what it's for. Might just be the excess or just there to confuse. Eucalyptus trees are super flammable and have stuff that makes them combust and burn more violently in bushfires. Because that's brothers. Oh my god. Oh, okay. The more you know. Maybe we could take a closer look. There might be a hook or something. Just a sort of indication of where the rope might have been tied to. That's what I'm looking for right now. But it's kind of hard to tell, especially with everything else going on in here. Let's see. Please don't be anything. Please don't be anything. Please don't be anything. Please don't be anything. Just be careful on your toes there, kid. Huh? I looked down and there's a bunch of indiscernible scrap metal and plastic under the box. Did something get crushed? It could just be some of the usual debris that seems to be everywhere around here. You know, the stuff makes it annoying as hell to walk anywhere. Kuza soda! We're solving the case of Taka and Molly. Oh my god, it's a funny accent if I talk with this thing. Yup. It's probably worth making note. Sorry. It's probably worth making note of it. It's sharp. Yeah. You're not scared of eucalyptus trees, right? I'll keep looking about. No doubt we'll something to piece it all together. You love the trial so much? Oh my god, I'm so scared. Hopefully. You better fight this time, kid. Huh? I kinda hated her. Especially near the end, but... I know you did care about her. Pinky, that is. I'm wearing a detective hat? I am wearing a detective hat. They came with fake mustaches too, but it was too much. I was like, no. The glasses, the hat, and the piper are fine. But she never really stepped up when it counted. Oh, okay, thanks. I kept what I knew about her truth from you, because I thought maybe. I don't know. If you didn't know, you'd at least have something you cared enough about your life to fight for. I want to force you to step up and make a stance or to do something. Yeah, a wee bit late, dude. Don't make excuses for yourself now. Sorry. Fight this time. You owe her that much. Hell, you owe yourself that much. Okay, Fu also less points in him being the murderer, the blackened. To keep going, you should do something really cool. I'm not going to use her death to prove anything to myself. That would be disrespectful. Whatever you say. Rude, Fu, rude. I should leave him to investigate. This isn't going to help right now. I think that might be everything. Seriously? That's hardly anything. There has to be more. Maybe the body itself will give us more information. This has been your favorite fangin for a while. It just became even more your favorite with these 2 chapters. Awesome. Awesome. Also, goddamn, Shinku's been canceled 285 times. Jeez. Maybe the body itself will give us more information. I doubt it. I feel like it's a pretty open and cut case. It's pretty clear what happened to her. Still, an autopsy might reveal something. Again, I know I'm watching on way too much, and maybe it's just Takiko's personality, but Takiko constantly being like, we don't need to investigate. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's a little concerning. Damn, Shinku. To draw abs or not? That's the question. I think an autopsy is a little bit out of our collective skill sets here. I could try and get the doc. She might be able to. It looks like he's a ukulele now. Before Fu could finish his sentence, 2 people rushed into the room, clearly both a bit out of breath. Apologies. I came back as fast as I could. Shinku! Shinku, are you... Ismene froze as she saw Molly's body. She's really... Alara, you're back! Who is the other body? Is Zeke okay? I saw him just this morning, but... Is Sugi safe? It was Taka. It's really not a pretty sight either. Oh. What? But he was just starting to do better. Your thoughts on certain characters changed after finishing the chapter? Well, I mean, you know, I'm not particularly gonna like Taka's murderer. Like, I mean, I'm gonna be a bit harsher on them. But he can't be. I don't particularly want to talk about it right now. Have you managed to find anything here? Bits and pieces. We just haven't been able to investigate the body yet. Alright, let's do it quickly. We don't have much time left. Dr. Elenius immediately sprang into action. It seems she was distracting herself from recent loss by focusing on the situation at hand. I wish I had the same level of conviction. My head is a mess. Can someone help me get Yuzuki down? It would make this easier. I can't really conduct any proper autopsy in her current position. I stayed quiet. I don't think that'd be much help. Even if I was strong enough, I don't think I can handle it emotionally. Yeah, I'll help. Let's just get this over with. I'll help as well. It's the least I can do. The 3 of them helped hoist Molly down, careful not to damage the rope around her neck, not wanting to destroy any potential evidence. Still an investigation, but Sukoi, hey! They got her down, and Dr. Lennius quickly got to examining the body. I know it was pointless, but... Is there any way of saving her? Reviving her? Please, just... Seriously? Shinku. It's been a while, Shinku. She's already cold. Even if we had gotten here earlier, there wouldn't have been any way. I'm sorry. I knew it was the case. I knew that already, but... Maybe if I'd gotten her down immediately after I entered the room, I could have helped her. But if her neck was already broken when she was hoisted up... At least then it would have been quick and painless, but... I should have done something. I should have tried to get her down. Even if it wouldn't have helped anything. Even if she couldn't be saved. And you know, let's have a better way out, just because there's so many people in here right now, and a lot of people said hello, and I missed them. There are clear signs of strangulation, oxygen deprivation. No blood in her hands, no sign of a struggle. Is something the matter? I'm going to get the noose off her neck. I want to inspect her neck further. There's something off here. Wang, you hold on to it. I don't want the contraption getting damaged. Let me just... Before Dr. Lennius could continue, an announcement sounded throughout the room. So we don't get to investigate Molly? Already? The monitor switched on. Click.
Your investigation time is now over. Make your way to the warden's office immediately. The trial will commence shortly. anyone who fails to attend will be punished severely. Which I really don't want to do considering how few of you there are now.
Yeah, sure, Mononiko.
See you soon, prisoners!
That was so short. Okay, so so honestly, investigation time. Takiko's the only one who's acting sus. Okay, hold on. Let me bring up this. Because, like, again, well, at least for this, because again, it's split into two. Moniko got bored. Moniko was bored with me. So I still think there's a possibility Shinku may have activated the Okay. Hold on. Thinking. So it's the first murder that counts. Second one is basically a scot-free murder, right? But why? Why would one killer do all that in two separate areas like that? So I'm thinking Molly's was an assisted. Oh, sorry, right. Shinku's also being sus. But Shinku's being sus in a different way. Shinku's being sus in the in the thinks he did it. Probably could have done it and was to hide tracks to survive. But I think Taka died first. I think in the trial it was just going to be Taka's death that we had to solve and get the Blackened executed versus Shinku and Molly. Because I think, tragically, Shinku having to survive or go through the next chapters knowing that he's a Blackened, and I mean, because think about how, like, ostracized he's going to be if they know, like, hey, you lied during investigation, you lied in the trial to try to save yourself, you kind of, even if it was accidental, you killed Molly, and you're still here. That would be cause, like, a super effed up, like, chapter 3 for Shinku, which I'm totally here for. And because Shinku, you know, doesn't have Dracul anymore, doesn't have Molly, doesn't have Aichi anymore. And if I'm right that Takiko did something, not gonna have Takiko either to kind of fake rely on anymore. So that would really make him absolutely alone. And that would be something kind of neat to, like, go through. So I think I'm still gonna go with my original concept of Shinku did kill Molly, but it was a setup type situation. She could use a ukulele. And I think Takiko killed Taka. And because again, I feel like it can't be Alora killing Taka because Alora killed Taka in chapter 3 in the original. And I don't think, I mean, it'd feel too obvious if that was the case that happened. Shinku's just a punching bag now? Yeah, Shinku's just gonna be a punching bag. I feel like Lyra hasn't really done too much, and I feel like Lyra and Izumi are definitely going to be more important next chapter, especially on this, like, if that happens to Shinku, if Izumi's going to stick by Shinku or not, and if she doesn't, I think she and Lyra are going to have a friendship or more. And then Zeke is. She just feels too innocent right now. I feel like Zeke, the way he reacted to Taka's body and to Asuka, I really feel like he's innocent. There's no way I feel like he could say all those things about what happened, you know, with Mint and such to Asuka. And again, Takiko's the only one who's just been kind of, aside from Shinku, of course, just saying the whole, like, oh, let's not investigate situation. Fu, I did have suspicions on. The shin cushion? Oh, God. Fu, I do have suspicion on a bit because, it's Fu. And I did feel, I think I said it earlier, like, in the non-joking way of the whole, like, it's free real estate. Like, you know, he probably felt like, hey, he's a daughter he wants to get back home to. And he probably could feel like Molly's not appreciating her life as much as she should be. And it's like, if she doesn't appreciate her life and, you know, is willing to die, why not have her die so he can go home to it and protect his daughter? I could see him thinking that. But the way he was telling Shinku to shape up and figure this stuff out, like, that's what's kind of making me not think that he would do this yet, maybe. So I don't know. I don't think it's Ismini. It'd be too obvious if Ismini killed Taka again, because just being in the Faith Room, right next to it, she's not dumb. If she's going to do a murder, it's going to be a very clever murder. It's not Asuka. Clearly not. And then I'm out of people, because there's not many characters, because we have a small cast. So Takiko is number 1 up. With slight suspicions on Fu, maybe. And shaking head at Shinku. The end. And that's the Dex theory. Ha ha. Ha ha. Well, that was quick. Raise of hands, you'd actually be shocked if Fu did murder. Exactly, right? Fu does not have survivor energy at all. It went by really fast, so we didn't even get to. It's fine. We got a good enough idea. She likely died from the hanging. Molly's body. Thank you. I mean, yeah, that's obvious. I just wish I could tell if her neck was broken or not. Does it really matter? Yeah. What do you mean, no? If her neck isn't broken, then she was just just placed there to make it look like, you know, it was self-done. But if... yeah. I think it would grant me a peace of mind. The Dexters are so fun with the logic. I go, thank you. The lady in a toddler throwing hands. I'm gonna go beat up a child. No. If her neck snapped, it would have been a lot quicker and a lot less painful. Then she was left to suffocate to death from hanging. Oh God. Her neck must have snapped. That's it. It must have been that. It had to be that. I think I heard a snapping sound. I must have. Dude, there's like 500 broken things in this room. It could not be her. It doesn't have to be her neck. It could be whatever happened here. It could be the broom. It could be tons of things. Weighing time and place. Right. We should probably get going. I don't want to keep the others waiting. Right, we should. That's all the time they get. Again. Freaky Chad is just so in tune with all of us today. The others slowly filtered out, but my legs just wouldn't move. I stayed standing by Molly's body, my gaze heavy on her, on what I'd done. As I was staring, I heard a quiet voice behind me. I always try to stop myself from getting close to her. I disagree with her actions a lot. I thought she really should grow up. But on another level, I understood it. Sometimes, when you care about someone, you'll do anything to protect them. Even if it's monstrous. Even if they don't ask for it. I thought maybe I'd finally found someone who's a little like me in a way. We're all freaky chat. But I hardly thought I even had the right to talk to her after pushing her to attempt. I saw what you were doing. How you saw her as a second chance. I don't know if you used her to fill in for Dracul or someone else. But I always thought if I was in your shoes, I'd likely do the same. I should have seen her as her own person sooner. Maybe then. Oh, yeah, Koi. So anytime the other chat the in-game chat pops up, we've dubbed them Freaky Chat because they get kind of freaky a lot of the times. So that's why I differentiate between that chat and this chat. I don't know, I'm pointing. Between in-game chat and y'all chat. Freaky chat and y'all. Chat. We need to stop getting hung up on maybes, Shinku. Both of us. I know. I'm just scared. I feel like I failed her. I feel awful. She can't be gone, She can't. I'm so sorry. I'm scared. I don't want to be alone. I don't. Especially not on that horrible theory Dex just came up with where I'm super alone next chapter. I don't want to lose anyone else. I can't take it. Shinku, hey. I felt a hand on my shoulder. No matter what happens, no matter what this game throws at us, neither of us are giving up. Here's a partially freaky chat. I mean, yeah, kinda. I'm not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. No matter how much it hurts, no matter who we lose. We have each other. We promised, you remember? Okay, and see how heartbreaking it would be if this promise is broken by next chapter? Right, that promise with the pins. The pin that we burned! Shinku. Punishment. So, don't get down on yourself just because. Because this game keeps taking people away from us. Her composure was slipping. It was clear Molly's death was getting to her more than she was letting on. Thinking about that pin. Right. And we burned the friendship pin. Because it's not going to take us away from this, from us. It can't. Remember the pin. We lied. We messed up the investigation and we burned the friendship pin. But keeping that promise no matter what. Because I would never, ever, ever burn this pin. Right. No matter what. Yeah, feel awful, Shinku. Let's go join the others. I don't want to risk getting punished. Yep. Right. Totally. Thank you, Ismini. I'm glad you're my friend. And you'll always be my friend no matter what. No matter what I did. Right. Oh my god. Shinku. Shinku. It's just gonna be like, you were willing to let me die, Shinku? You burned our friendship and tried to get away with a murder that you didn't even probably may not have committed, Shinku? Me too. Best friends forever, huh? I'm a terrible person. Okay, Freaky Chat skipped from canceling to killing. Oh my god. Jeez. We burned the pin like we're gonna burn bridges in this trial. God damn it. We all gathered in the hallway outside the warden's office, intermingling and exchanging the evidence we found. It's giving me a good idea for good Shinkle angst fanfic. Do it. Do it. I was honestly in shock how someone could put Taka through such an agonizing death. I was glad I didn't have to see the corpse. But it was so shocking that he was gone just like that. We go to 400. Yeah, probably. Admittedly, though, I was spaced out through a lot of the conversation. As the trial approached reality... Oh my god, Shinku didn't even lock in for Taka's information? Oh boy. As the trial approached the reality of my situation... seemed to dawn on me more and more. But I was snapped back into reality by Dr. Lennis' usual authoritative tone. Before we go into the trial, there's something I'd like us all to agree on. I know some secrets were revealed last night. Controversial. I know everyone likely has a lot to say on them, or at least questions they'd like to ask. Yeah, no shit, I got a few. But, given that we have limited time in the trial, I think it would be best that we avoid discussing them unless they naturally come up as potential relevant to the murders. That makes sense. I don't particularly want to go on an unrelated tangent on them. It'll just distract from the case at hand. If you have any questions about mine, you can ask later. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Oh, that's all well and good, but I feel like there's kind of a secret that already feels pretty relevant. Huh? Yeah, I mean, I wasn't gonna say anything, but if we're looking for a murderer, we probably want to address the person who killed their mother. She could just focus on Molly while Dex is focused on Taka. See, it's another incompatible me and the protagonist. This is like Hajime all over again. I'm like, Hajime, but I love Nagito. I trust everything he says. And Hajime's like, oh god, Nagito. And I'm like, what? Huh? Hey, think about this logically. If she was some cold-blooded murderer, wouldn't that have been her crime? No, it's okay. I should probably explain. I'd rather not share, but it really wouldn't do any good if I didn't. I really don't want to muddle the case or have people skew towards me thinking I'm the culprit. Me. Well, Shinku and I were really connected, you know, when she goes like, hey, Dracul's the best. I'm like, yeah, Dracul is the best. And then I'm like, no. Kid, you sure? We already have 2 bodies on our hands. I feel like this is already going to be complicated as it is. I don't want to complicate it further, and now I'm going to feel really guilty and kazoo this. Then what exactly is the deal with the whole thing? Probably her mom died in childbirth. I did kill my mother, but I didn't mean to. See? Why did no one ever think about this? My mother died giving birth to me. That's what they mean by that. Oh, hey, well, that's not bad at all. I don't know why anyone would give a shit about that. Well, she could be lying. It's an easy cover-up. Oh, I guess that too. I'm really not, I promise. What? This is a sad magical girl pose here. It's something I carried with me my whole life. I saw the way Sachi and my dad looked at me, and they didn't say it out loud. How could they? But it always felt like they blamed me. People have it out for Takiko. They would sometimes just look at me and I could tell what they were thinking. I could tell they wished my mom was alive instead of me. Sometimes it felt like things would be a lot easier if I cancel his whole cast. If I was never born at all. Kid. Kiko. I'm sorry. I hope that clears things up. We should probably go to the trial now. Kiko, don't apologize. It breaks my heart every time I hear you say that about yourself. Because your life is so unbelievably valuable, Kiko. Everyone's is. No one should ever feel like they don't have the right to live. No one at all. Please stop comforting me, please. Huh? It's not fair on you. Not at all. I'm so sorry, Suki. You just lost. I can't imagine what you're going through. I should be the one comforting you right now. I'm just being selfish. I shouldn't be getting emotional about this. I'm sorry. Okay, see, now again, I'm a terrible person, because I'm like, oh man, Takiko's my number 1 op, and this is happening. I'm like, and by that, I meant opportunity to be a better person and forgive you for your actions in the past, because that doesn't define who you are in the present. Unless you murder Taka. Or Molly. Or Molly. Antebellum taught you that crime is cool and murder's okay. I'm sorry all this is happening. I'm sorry he's gone. Molly, it's... You can't believe this sweetie got voted corrupt. It's a lot, isn't it? I really don't know how I'm keeping it all together, honestly. But we need to figure this out for both of them. I know that for sure. And... God. And even hurts a lot right now. Even if I can't imagine a world without him. Even if I'm only holding on by telling myself that by some miracle I'll see him again and he'll be okay. Oh look, Osteos is reading my thoughts out loud. At least at the end of all of this, we still have each other. If nothing else, that gives me strength. No matter what happens, this game hasn't taken Asuka away from me yet, and it won't. Suki. I wasn't entirely sure to trust Akiko and what she said her secret meant. But seeing how close this all hit to home, it was becoming more and more believable. Still, I hardly had time to deliberate on it further before we were interrupted.
Was all very touching and all that, but we do have a trial to get to in case you forgot.
Right, we should get to that. Very few words were exchanged between us as we entered the warden's office, despite having only done it once before it had started to become routine. She should be at home with a plushie collection, right? Although for some reason, I felt like I was slowly approaching my coffin this time. The air felt suffocating. I both wanted nothing more than just to go to that awful trial room and get it all over with. But the idea of even being in there made me nauseous. I wanted time to stand still. All I knew is I did not want to talk to her right now. But as expected. So, I'm guessing we're the biggest fans of Truth or Dare then. Understatement of the fucking century. It was a bit better than the hostages, I'll give you that. Well, I believe we went over it earlier, but I'll say it again. As a murder occurred, all dares today are rendered null, whether you've done them or not. Your truth won't be revealed. Wait, so bringing the pin was... Shinku, are you just realizing it that now? So, any dares we did today are all for nothing. Yup. Okay, Alora, what? Alora, why are you being... Okay. Point 1 for Alora sus now. Which sucks for you guys, since a whole lot of y'all got up early to complete your dares. Oh god. That's important to know. David, hey! Okay, so... Everybody was up early doing dares, which could be legit anything. Dear God. Well, I'm sure most of us didn't expect to suddenly find 2 bodies. Oh! Okay, so Ismini was probably in the faith room for a dare. Got it. Honestly, I didn't expect that either. Seriously, 2.
Well, I'm not complaining.
Seriously? I didn't expect something like this to happen to at least our 3rd trial, like in most fan games, but not this one. But I guess it makes sense for a reduced scope for it to be a little earlier. But 2 murders? Goodness, you guys got excited. Yeah, a bit too excited if you ask me. Boo, fun sponge. Lighten up. Double the body, double the views. Oh, you're right, I probably should put double BDA on my thumbnails. No, not spoilery, I'm not doing that. Just to get things straight here, like, what exactly are the rules with that? Oh, well, if both are done by the same killer, usual rules apply. It's basically just the same as if there'd be only 1 victim. The second victim is totally irrelevant. And if there are 2 killers? Takiko asked suspiciously. Well, only the first one will count. The second murder is null and void. Shinku, also being sus. Completely.
Yeah.
The killer of whoever died first is the person you need to find. They'll be the one who gets executed. So one of the 2 would have died for nothing, yeah. So great. That's 1 life down the drain for nothing. Oh, come the fuck on. You don't start acting all disappointed about that when you're the one who shoved us in here in the first place and told us to kill each other. Yeah, well, I didn't think you'd be this eager. Oh, really now? I thought you believed we were all awful, terrible ultimates. Whatever your ridiculous movement believes. I do, absolutely. And you've done nothing but prove that point. We've been stalling long enough. Everyone, to the elevator! Yeah, might as well. This is gonna be a long one, isn't it? Yup! Yup! But we'll figure it out, I'm sure. Right. We did it before. We could definitely do it again. We have to. Yeah, we do. We're gonna. One by one, everyone stepped into the elevator. Elevator scene! Okay. Ismini standing in the curse spot. This is generally usually the curse spot, aside from... What was it? Akane? Oh. So I feel like what? Lyra, Shinku, Zeke, Asuka? Four survivors? I feel like they're like safe. I feel like everyone else is in danger. Elevator's so small now, right? Like, what do you mean everyone could comfortably fit in this elevator? Cam! Hey! Despite this being only our second time here, the elevator felt significantly emptier now. It was weird to think of a quarter of us were gone already. I remember last time I was here, Dracul stood right next to me. He seemed really nervous back then. I thought it was just because of Mint's death, but now I realize why. But even so, he gave me a reassuring smile. I barely registered it. I was so focused on getting to the trial. Yeah, we do have a casting team, so it's understandable it's emptier. Yeah, it's so empty. If he was able to smile, even while knowing he was ascending into his coffin, why couldn't I? Don't smile, Shinku, right now. Maybe I was just as much of a coward as he was. Okay. It started to dawn on me the decision that lay before me. Molly, I killed you, didn't I? If I did, then I could fight tooth and nail to try not to get caught. I quietly let myself fade into the back, feign ignorance. Maybe I would have lived with myself if I didn't think I was actively a part of it. But if I did that, if I somehow won this trial, then everyone would die. My promise would be fully broken. All those lives, I couldn't do it, could I? But if I didn't, then in the case that Molly set this up, that she sacrificed her life to get me out, then wouldn't that be throwing away her life? I didn't know what to do. Sal, hey! And this is all only if her death occurred first, which I was starting to believe was unlikely after what I heard about Taka's death. Okay, I'm sorry. If Molly died first and we're gonna let Taka's murderer go free, like, I'll be the third blackened. Like, It's like someone's taking another 40-minute trip in the water. But if that was the case, then her death was all for nothing. How on earth was I meant to live with that on my back? If the wider group learned the blood was on her hands, even if I didn't get executed in this trial, even if I was the second killer, I'd be as good as dead. People would feel more justified in killing a murderer after all. One thing was clear to me though. I knew one thing for certain. Dracul, Molly, Mint. Even you, Taka. I mean, especially you, Taka. Especially Taka. Especially best boy, my Taka Waka. Oh yeah, and Akari, most importantly, of course. I'll see you all soon. Oh, I didn't mean like that. Oh god, I think I said like, oh, they died too soon or something. Save the game, Dex. Okay, thank you. What do you mean, please be Zeke? Freaky chat?
Well, I won't bother you with the details. You know how this works. Time limit still applies. Just because there's 2 victims doesn't mean you get to have double.
Yeah, Nick, welcome back.
So you better.
Okay, so if we're on a time crunch here, let's just get to it.
Also, yay, voice acting. Dex's voice can take a break.
Oh, so we're just interrupting you now. Okay, see how it is.
Shinku, have faith. Freaky chat. Yeah, we're out of sync with freaky chat. Also, let me give y'all some monodams. We're in the trial now. And I want to see what characters y'all picked on the stream. Can we get a poll? Freaky chat, what the heck? Volume's a little low. Was it just Mononiko or everyone's volume's low? Everyone's? Okay. Let me... Gotta crank that volume? Okay, okay. Let me do that and bump it on this. 1 second. Everyone's was? Okay. Okay, is the background... Oh, whoa. Is that way louder than me? Hold on. hang on. Now the music's low. Okay, the music is low? Okay. It's too loud now? Okay. Let's do this. The music's too loud. It is loud. Okay, how is this? Music bank. Yeah, music's great. Raise the music? I don't think I can access the music menu from right here, can I? Oh, I can probably close this out and reopen it. Good volume? Or you can't hear the background music? Good. Okay, I'm gonna let the voices go. All right. Let me know if it's still too quiet if I hear voices.
Let's establish how they died. The autopsies make some of it pretty clear, but let's make sure we're all on the same page, okay?
It's pretty clear Maiko died from suffocation. I'm sure we can all agree on that.
No disputes here. It's either that or her neck snapped. But the details don't really matter. All that matters is the rope did it.
The one I'm more confused on is Taka's, honestly. From what I heard, he was pretty messed up.
Volume's good? Okay, good. I will close this up then. Good and loud voices, but a bit loud. Okay, I can hear a smidge bit down more. There we go. That should be good.
Understatement of the century. His skin was melting.
What could even cause that? Some kind of acid?
Voices are all good. It's still a bit too loud. It's still loud. We need extra hearts. I don't have extra hearts. Okay. I put it down a smidge bit more.
Would that have killed him?
I don't know.
Perfect.
He looked really
No too
weird.
quiet.
Almost dried out.
Besides, would those injuries be enough to kill him?
Well, they weren't the only injuries on the body.
This for you. I mean, I know Mononeko's gonna be quiet, and the Mononeko voice is a bit quieter than everyone else's, but it's good. Okay. Molly's. Oh my god! Look at Molly's portrait. Aww. Taka's body did have quite a bit going on from what I've heard about the autopsy. Getting some specifics hammered out about how he died is going to be useful about finding the killer. Besides, I'm more than happy to focus on Taka's murder right now. As bad as it sounds, it means we won't have to discuss Molly just yet. It's just about narrowing it down to what it could and couldn't be. I can do this. Oh, thank God, a refresher. I needed a refresher. Okay. Alright. Let's do this. False statement yellow. Shift is switching. Game over 0. Good luck. Okay. Enter session. Rue your bullets? Oh my god, yeah. Oh, that's loud. Nah, it's okay, I'm good. Water, body, black spots. Okay. They think I don't know everything. Oh god, that's actually really loud.
My autopsy showed he had various acid burns.
I concur. Next. Oh right, god, I don't aim. That's awesome.
At least that's what I assumed the deformatives were.
Yeah, but they don't seem to be on any vital areas. He was probably in a lot of pain, but I don't think they killed him.
No.
Is it possible the kid bled out?
No. The water. No, that's so wrong. Is the sound effects too loud? The sound effects are really loud for me. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Actually, hold on. One
What's
second.
up, kid?
I'm gonna reload that because we did save right before the thing. So I can enter. So I can get the. I'm gonna turn the sound effects possibly off. Okay, let's see. Voiceover 100. Background. Which was this? Hypnos? What? My baby. Okay. Yeah, so here's the issue. The background is in the voice line volume 1. So I guess 80 for that, maybe? Play everything at max? I don't know about that. Sorry. Okay. Sound effects is tied to the voices? Yeah.
I won't bother you with time myself.
Okay, let's stop.
Okay, so let me just get back to right where we were.
What could
Besides,
Well,
Okay. Okay. The poopsicle? Yeah, sorry about that.
My autopsy showed he had various acid burns.
Yeah, we didn't get that far. That's why I said stop it. That's why I stopped it and
At least
Went
that's
on.
what I assumed the deformatives were.
let's see if I could change that.
Yeah, but they don't seem to be on any vital
Holding the entrance
areas.
piece of it? Okay.
He was probably in a lot of pain, but I don't think they killed
Holding
him.
entrance is not speeding up the text. Oh, I mean for like the other one, not for this.
Is it possible the kid bled out?
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
Okay. Sure. I have this pipe and I'm like, want to use it, but I'm like, it's so stupid.
What's up, kid?
I doubt he bled out. If he did, I feel as if there would be some sort of discoloration in the water, but it was completely clear.
Right. No sign of blood anywhere.
Not to mention, the wounds looked weirdly scabbed over when we found him.
And I feel like even if he was just discarded in a pond after he already died, we would have found some evidence of blood elsewhere.
Oh, the swords of which are cool. Oh no. No, it's a fake one. It's a total fake pipe. It's a costume one.
They could have always just cleaned it up and incinerated the evidence.
It's red color because he was a culprit. Oh, is that? Oh.
I doubt it. The incinerator takes about 4 hours. It hadn't been turned on when I was in there earlier this morning.
Shinku. And then I was asking you, what were you doing in the incinerator this morning, Shinku?
I used it actually, so the killer would have been able to put anything in there.
Hey, Shinku?
Shinku.
If you don't mind me asking,
Narita,
what
hey.
exactly were you incinerating this morning?
Imagine if it says, no, that's wrong. I could just scream, shut the fuck up.
Oh, just some trash from my room. I thought I might as well do it while I was in there putting my washing on anyways.
I can confirm this. I saw him walking out of the washing
Damian,
room earlier
hey.
that morning. I'm assuming you used it then.
Cancel Shinku. You all get a battle royale for new people popping in.
Mm-hmm, exactly.
Just before you went to the faith room? So before Taka's body showed up in the courtyard.
Precisely. So even if it was cleaned up and the evidence was disposed of, it was unlikely to be incinerated.
Blood loss doesn't really seem
You
like
and
the
you
most
lie.
time-efficient murder method, especially if it was done fairly quickly, if Iz's alibi is to be believed. So I think we can rule out his acid burns being what finished him off.
Hey,
But if that wasn't it, then what was it?
the pinprick in his neck. There's something on the autopsy that could explain it. Something we're overlooking. Right, it's clear what killed Taka. Right, it's clear what killed Taka was the neck puncture.
Got it.
There was a small cut on his neck, wasn't there? It's likely that punctured some sort of artery in his neck and killed him. Fairly quickly at that.
That makes sense that the time frame it happened in was all quick.
Freckles!
What a
Hey,
painless
congrats!
way to go. It explains why we wouldn't have heard any cries.
Yeah. I'm sure he really appreciated the quick and painless end after being subjected to horrifically painful acid burns. The killer sounds like a real fucking saint.
Oh no. Something just hit me. Sorry. He appreciated the quick and painless end after being subjected to horrifically painful acid burns. Oh no. What if my dumb, beautiful, dumb Taka had to do a dare in the what do you call it room with all the tubey things and stuff like that? And what if the idiot got himself burned by those and was like in so much pain and you know that the person who killed him was like, I'll put you out your misery. What if this was a mercy kill? And that's with the broken tubey thingies.
Do you have to keep reiterating how painful his end was? Do you understand how insensitive you're being right now?
Right. Sorry.
Taka, you dumb fuck. What did you
He
do?
brings up a good point, though. What was the point of the acid if they were just going to slit his neck? It feels like it's just overcomplicating things for nothing.
Yeah. Seems to be making the murder way messier than it needs to be for little gain. Unless they were that intent on torturing the kid.
Did anyone here hate him that much? Even if people found him annoying, I'd find it hard to believe anyone
The tube
could
fluids were wadded
that
through
far.
by Taka and Alora,
It's
so they weren't
another
acid.
level of cruel.
Okay.
Right? I can't understand why on earth someone would do that to him!
Well, maybe they didn't mean to?
Huh?
Okay, I'm totally spitballing here, but what if it was an accident or something? Like, the acid
Oh,
was
yeah, look,
completely
here's
accidental
Lyra.
and they panicked in the moment and put him out of his misery by slitting his throat.
That would make sense, but I don't really know how you just accidentally spill acid on someone.
It's unclear either way, but I don't think we'll really know until we hammer out more specifics of this case.
Do we even know when he was killed?
Well, if Ismini's account is correct, his body wasn't there when she went to the faith room this morning, so it must have happened after she entered.
It could have happened earlier than that. Maybe his body was just moved in there afterwards? That might explain why she didn't hear anything going on in the courtyard.
When was the last time anyone saw Blondie anyway?
Alora, you brought all this corrupt prisoners breakfast at
Blood would be
7
splurting on the
p.m.
case? Maybe.
Was he in his cell then?
I just tripped and the acid was all over. Sorry, guys.
Yes, he was.
Why am I so scared to Laura now? Why am I so scared to Laura? That she mercy killed Taka.
So that rules out it happening last night, but doesn't give us any idea when it could have happened this morning.
We also still don't really know when Maiko died. Shinku said he found her dead already, so that could have happened last night.
Yeah, the doors were already open by the time I stumbled in.
Alright, we ought to nail down which death happened first. That's the one that counts. If we go on as we are, We may find out
Yo,
way further down
hey.
the line we wasted a load of time finding the second killer instead of the first.
If there are two separate killers,
Yeah,
There
I'm pretty
has
sure
to
there
be. The
are.
time frames are way too close to each other. And the two were on complete opposite sides of the prison.
Alright, then let's focus back on Maiko's for a little bit.
Nope,
At the
sorry.
very least, we can rule out suicide. If it was one, then there wouldn't have been a body discovery announcement.
wait, really? I knew that it wouldn't result in a trial, but I feel like they'd have an announcement or something at least.
Nope. If you die in any way that wasn't directly caused by another prisoner, you don't cause any fanfare whatsoever. You kind of just disappear.
Seriously? Mononiko?
Honestly, it's really anticlimactic. So
Because like
don't think about doing
Shinku
it.
been real canceled.
Jesus Christ.
As morbid as that is, it does at least eliminate one possibility.
So, she was murdered. Presumably by the hanging?
That's what the
You're trying to
autopsy
patch
would
over the
suggest.
sticker or the
Yes.
band-aid.
Then why the whole contraption thing? It just feels like a whole lot of extra work.
I mean, Maiko was pretty heavy. If you were gonna hang her, I feel like most of us here would struggle. Aside from maybe Fu.
There's also Suga. All those acrobatic tricks probably mean they have fairly good upper body strength.
You like the look of Mononiko? Yeah, Mononiko's cool looking.
Yes, but considering how they keep reopening their injury, I feel as though attempting to hang Molly herself would have caused significant strain on them.
Point is, using the whole rope contraption probably helped hoist her up. I mean, physics and all that, the further away you are from the thing you're trying to push, the easier it is, or something.
Look at Lyra trying to pretend she's not really smart.
Well, you could have explained it better, but yes.
Thanks, Rip. I hate it. No! Why? Why?
The rope around her neck was connected to the box on the ground, which was connected to the slack rope by the door. That feels like a few too many components to just be someone using a long rope to make the process easier. No?
Come on, Lila, don't lie.
You're right. I feel like there's more to it. It all feels way more intentional. It almost feels like this was some sort of trap or something. Okay, hold on. This might sound crazy, but what if this was something Maiko set up herself?
What? No,
Oh, God.
Hold on. Aren't we jumping to conclusions a little early here?
Lyra's trying to aura farm. Fortunately, very helpful.
Are we even certain about the mechanics of how Yuzuki was hung? We should figure that out first and foremost, before we make any conclusions.
Okay, yeah, sure, but we're kind of on a time limit here. The specifics are important, but I think we can make a few inferences.
Shinku's just
we don't
sweating in
need
the
to know
corner.
the exact mechanics behind
Right.
this.
Making assumptions like that is dangerous, especially when our lives are on the line. Time limit or not, it's best to be safe rather than sorry. You're just really not thinking about this properly.
Oh, okay. Okay. Fight music, let's go. The two of them are arguing. I feel like this is gonna slow us down. Which is probably what Shinku wants, but I guess Shinku has to pretend not to want what Shinku wants. Yeah. I could just leave him be, but it's looking more and more like Molly's death was seconds. Well, I know they're figuring out I was the one who killed her. If Taka's death was first, then we need to find his killer or we're all dead. I have to help resolve this so we can move past this. Otherwise, we could totally all just die. Save the game. Thank you. I love you. You're the bestest. Oh, crap. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, wait, no. Do I want sparkles? Yeah, I want sparkles. Fork ahead.
The rope around her neck was attached to that box for a reason.
I'm sorry. I totally adore beyond all belief Vampire Allura. Like, hi.
It's likely the weights within it were equal to or more than Yuzuki's weight. So, the trap was likely set up so when the box fell to the ground,
Smart girly, smart
Yuzuki
girly.
would quickly hoist it up and home.
That's all well and good, but would that really be enough force to snap her neck?
It's so normal.
I mean, I feel like you'd need a few more weights for that. Maybe Maiko wanted someone to see her die?
Okay, so I know Lyra's the right choice because I know what happened.
You're making the assumption she set this up herself, which we have no evidence of currently.
No, I'm being distracted. I'm being distracted.
Even if the trap didn't snap her neck
So
instantly,
pay attention. Lock it,
would
lock
have
it, lock
suffocated
in.
her regardless. She'd die either way. It's equally likely that a killer set this up themselves to hang Yuzuki without having to hoist her up themselves. Possibly due to a strength limitation.
I just don't know how they'd even get her there in the first place if they weren't strong enough to hoist her up themselves.
Make a decision. I mean, oops. I mean, I meant I was agreeing with Lyra, obviously.
The rope around her, it's so
That means
you're.
I just.
Alora. Okay.
Okay, but there has to be a reason for the rope by the door, especially considering it's connected to the box. It was slack when we found it, but it might have originally been tied for something. If you ask me, it was likely set up so whoever entered the room first would trigger the rope by the door, and it would act like some sort of tripwire knocking down the box, which indicates someone was trying to get someone to set it off and kill Maiko.
There was no indication it was ever tied to everything. The rope was slack when we found it. It's equally likely the killer lacked the strength to push the box down themselves, and set up the rope to make it easier to pull it down.
God, the music's so good. Okay. The killer likes trying to push the box down themselves so the rope be easier to pull down.
I really feel like you're making a lot of assumptions here, Chattel.
The K rate increases the release of Vampire Laura. Did she even say anything? Sorry, I don't feel like Laura said anything.
Okay, but there has to be a. It was. If you just.
Oh no, in the beginning. Okay, I just missed it. I feel like they're catching on to me. I should be careful to try to divert suspicion here. Oh, it might be best to go with the option here that throws them off my tracks the best.
But even if it was some sort of trap, I doubt Yuzuki set it up herself. She'd been making consistent progress since her attempt. When I was treating her yesterday, she seemed to be doing a lot better.
We can we save so we can regain those lost hearts. True. Yeah.
It seems strange she'd set up her own death, especially not with how well she seemed to be doing.
Perjury shame corner. Okay, it seems strange she set up her own death, especially how well she seems to be doing.
It just seems pointless and needlessly spiteful and cruel to make someone a murderer.
Sometimes when people are just about to attempt, they seem to briefly be doing a lot better, usually because they feel like they finally made a decision. It's some psychology bullshit. She talked a lot about wanting her death to have value and meaning when she first asked about the suicide rules. It always kind of off-putting.
So don't agree with Lyra. Got it. Lyra's being too smart.
She did set it up, but not out of spite or anything. I think she did it to try to get someone out of the game, make someone kill her so they could escape.
Not gonna go with the truth there.
I've got it!
I like how Lyra and Alora are being so
Dr.
smart.
Linnaeus is right.
And then Shiku's just like, you need my opinion here.
Due to a weight disparity.
I totally felt bad about lying, but I couldn't get caught. Just because I'm so close to like the end of today's stream, I'll reload after stream and go back. That way we're not watching me like reload everything all the time. Next week though, I am going to be resetting everything. Or not resetting. I'm going to be reloading a lot. If I was seen as a killer, I'd most certainly be targeted.
Hold on. I don't agree. I think Lyra was onto something.
Yeah, that does seem like something Maiko would do.
Not to mention, the second rope next to the door seems kinda excessive. I feel like the killer could have just pushed off the box themselves.
Plus, there's plenty of objects in the room the rope could have been easily tied to make it act like a tripwire.
Still, it all seems a little risky.
He's a
How
fraud,
would she
literally.
guarantee someone entered the room quick enough to set it off
The
without
minigames are brutal
noticing
in
it?
this? Oh god. Next week Saturday.
The rope is fairly bulky after all. I feel like you'd see it.
Oh god, they're getting far too close to the truth. I'm like, oh right, I gotta put up the Fang and Friday poll after today too. God, I have so much to do. They're getting far too close to the truth for my comfort. I don't want to drag out the discussion, but a small lie to get them off my case might help. I just need to make up a small, white lie. One that's believable enough.
That broken broom.
Right! It must have been used to seal up the lecture hall.
Mako could have slipped it in between the door hands, and it would have made the doors almost impossible to open gently. You would have to slam against it with enough force in order to break the broom.
Which probably would have made whoever entered first stumble in with a whole lot of force, likely setting off the tripwire.
Pinky must have jammed it with the broom specifically, so someone would open it with enough force to guarantee they set it off.
So our culprit is whoever entered the room first.
Like, I know it's just because it's just rights, but it sure looks like Zeke figured it out and is side-eyeing the hell out of Shinku. Like, yeah, I wonder who'd be like, oh no, Molly, and break open the door. Shinku.
Assuming Mizuki set this up herself, that is.
Well, Sam was the first to find the body, wasn't he?
The door was already open by the time I got there. I swear.
You keep saying that, kid. But do we have anything to confirm it?
Yuzuki's body was fairly cold by the time I did my autopsy.
Bombastic side.
So it's likely he's not lying about just finding her.
But your autopsy took place quite a bit after we found Shinku
You
with
take it
the
as
body.
canon.
You went to go investigate the other body first. Not to mention, we don't know how long Shinku had been sitting there by the time we found him.
True.
Hey, you guys seriously don't think I lied to you all, right?
Shinku. That's what liars say, Shinku.
Well, if it came to saving your own skin.
I really think we're being unreasonable here. There's no evidence to suggest he lied. Is there?
But there's no evidence to suggest he's telling the truth either.
There must be something.
Can I say,
I'm sure
it's
of
so
it.
strange. I feel like playing with a smart cast. Like, I love little dumbass casts. You know, for people like, you're like, oh, they're a bunch of high schoolers that, you know, got kidnapped and they don't know how to do a trial. Everyone here feels smart as all heck. And you're like, oh, of all the times for everyone to be smart, it's when, you know, the protag did something.
Right. There has to be.
Well, care to share? We're all waiting, Sam.
Just give me a second. I promise you that door was open when I got there. Someone must have seen the body before I did. They're just not speaking up because they
Smarter
know
than
they
we
killed
are.
her. They don't want to get caught.
Now that I think about it. What's the rules involving body discovery announcements again?
3 or more prisoners need to encounter a body in order for the discovery to be set off.
Does that include the killer or not?
Given how few of you there are, yes, the killer does count.
That announcement went off only after Pigtails and the doc came over, right?
Correct.
So that would add up to 3. If someone else found the body first, wouldn't it have gone off earlier?
No, true, because, not to defend Shinku here, but Shinku won, and then Alora and Takiko at the same time. 2-3.
So he's just lying. Great.
No, hold on. There's a flaw in your logic. The body discovery announcement rules here don't prove anything because...
You like all these? I really do like how they're smart. This is actually making it really terrifying. Potentially being a blackened character right now. This is looking really bad. Must be something I can use to defend myself. I can't let them figure this out. I can't let them know. There's a defense I can use here. They can't pin me as a murderer through the body discovery announcement because Dr. Lennis and Takiko were. Do you want to save the game? Yeah, right there, please. Oh, okay. Where? I don't know what the word is yet. E? Okay. Oh, okay, I don't do it. Together. The word's together. Together. Nope, not together. But I do need an H. Or mother. They were mother. Sorry. It's not together? Is this be together. I need a tea over there. Oh my god, move, cat. Okay. It is together. I just am a little silly ghost sometimes. I'd rather eat. Oh, I was too slow. Oh yes, they were mother. There's my other E. Okay. I got it, I got it, I got it. Oh, I was simply mothering too hard.
I have my
Got
answer.
it! Karusa, she forgot us all together.
Dr. Elenius and Takiko were together when they found me.
I don't see how that changes shit.
It's impossible to determine if only one of them or both of them set off the announcement. The fact they were together complicates things. Since they both came over at the same time, it could have just been one of them that set it off. If someone saw the body before me, that is.
They were Togepi.
Which presumably did happen if the doors were already open by the time you arrived.
Mother too close to the sun.
Right.
Hey, so why were you going to the lecture hall anyway?
I was about to say, that seems like a strange place to go. There isn't really much to do there.
It was totally my dare. Come on, Shinku. Lie faster. Lie faster. I got you.
I was just going on a bit of a morning
No,
stroll.
it's a terrible lie,
I was really
Shinku.
just looking for things to do while I waited for my washing to be done.
That's a little strange for your standards. Usually
you're a
you spend
terrible
mornings
fake
to be
murderer,
cooped up
potentially.
in your own cell.
Or checking in and helping Maiko, getting breakfast for her, or taking her to get a shower.
But she was in the infirmary last night, wasn't she?
Shinku, this is embarrassing. Shinku, get together. Get yourself
So
together.
maybe he was over there checking in on her in the infirmary, and when he couldn't find her in there, understandably panicked and started looking around for her.
Isabel, no, but that's about it. That's more sus if you say it and I didn't say that.
But then why the fuck wouldn't he lead
Exactly.
with that?
God, I feel like I am just Zeke most of the time.
Wait, shit, yeah, why wouldn't he?
Not to mention, he was getting awfully close to Pinky. If she was going to intentionally get
Well,
anyone to kill her to
damn.
get out, it would have been him.
We couldn't hold this for like a minute, could we?
But hold on! How would she even have known I'd go in there? How could she guarantee someone else didn't stumble onto her first?
Maybe there was a note or something. Or maybe you
At least if
discussed
Shinku
it.
makes it past his trial, they'll know he couldn't get away with murder if he tried. You know what? That's true.
If they discussed it, there would be no reason for the trap. It would likely be easier to do it directly.
Besides, there's no way he'd agree to that. Not after I promised.
Bro's getting deep fried.
Sam breaking promises and taking the easy way out?
Wow.
That's new.
I mean, but true, but damn. Oh, God. No, 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 no.
You wouldn't. Not like this. Not intentionally.
Well, it seems like the best option to me. I'm kind of starting to believe Pigtail's note theory. Not to mention, it would be easy to get rid of after the fact. Or just keep on him.
But there's no way to confirm that.
I mean, we could check his pockets.
Seriously, I didn't! I just
Cancel Shinku, wow. We're deep fried the KFC.
please listen. I promise I'm not lying. I didn't do this. Give me a moment to...
Shut the hell up!
Again, pop music. You're right, but
You and David have more in common than I thought.
who the hell is David?
Saying the same flimsy arguments over and over.
Wait,
Waiting
wait.
for someone else to do the heavy lifting for you. It's clear you're lying. You're the only one who could have set off that
David?
trap.
Ezekiel, I promise you that I didn't do this. Just
It's
give
time,
me a
baby.
second to explain before you make your baseless accusation.
Oh, blah, blah, blah. We've given you long enough. And you know what you gave us? Bullshit. Absolute bullshit. don't need to give you any more time to come up with a better lie. Give up
you're cool.
and
Thank
admit
you.
it.
His VA ate that. Shut the fuck up. Totally. Do you want to save? God, I appreciate every 4-second saving. Reveal bullets? Nah, I'm good.
It's obvious it's you. What were you even doing down there in the first place? Go ahead and pull out some imaginary first person who saw the body all you like. No matter how you frame it,
4K dub.
your story isn't making sense. You're the one who first broke down the door. No doubt about it.
He's right. So how do I prove this wrong if he's right? Dissect their argument. Oh. Oh my god. I forgot this is what this was. Okay, it's okay.
Obvious it's you.
Red.
What were you even doing down there in the first place? Go ahead and pull out some
Red,
imaginary
blue.
first person who saw the body all you like. No matter how you frame
Red,
it,
blue,
your
red.
story
Red,
isn't
blue,
making
red.
sense.
Red, blue, red.
You're the
Red,
one who
blue,
first broke
red,
down the
green.
door.
Red,
No
blue,
doubt
red,
about
green.
it.
Red, blue, red, green. Red, blue, red, green. And Sparks put it in there for me, thank you. Red, blue, red, green.
Of course my story isn't lining up. My head is a mess right now. I just lost one of my few friends I had left here. This whole morning has been a blur. No one would have their story straight in a situation like this. You of all people should know what it's like.
Shinku! Don't you dare!
Bring him into this.
Red. How dare you,
You know
Shinku?
what? Let's fucking talk about how close you two were.
Red, yellow.
Wang said it before.
Red, yellow, green.
If she was gonna help anyone get out of here, it would be you. You
Red,
made
yellow,
her
green,
completely
red.
fucking
Red,
dependent
yellow,
on
green,
you.
red.
Barely anyone else even talked to her. Hell, it wouldn't surprise me if you gave her the
Red,
idea
yellow,
to
green,
do this
red,
in the first
blue.
place.
It's going for the low blow. Red, yellow, green, red, blue. Red, yellow, green, red. Oh, thank God.
I wouldn't do
Yo,
that.
get him.
I
You
wanted her to get better.
She could
Would I
find
insult
nobody's
Dr.
gonna defend you. Go
Linnaeus'
for the low
rules
blow.
if I wanted her
Exactly.
to hurt herself again? It doesn't make sense. She was doing better. Besides, we still don't know if she was the one who set this all up. You're accusing me of all of this on a random, baseless assumption.
It's like Lai said.
Blue.
Maybe knowing she was finally gonna do it this time gave her some sick sort of peace of mind. Made her seem better. This had to have been
Blue,
set up by
yellow.
her. It's the only thing that makes sense.
You know, my boyfriend killed your boyfriend,
And
huh?
you were the
Damn.
one who broke the door.
Oh crap! No, no! Crap! Crap! Crap!
She probably told you to get over there.
Green,
Or a
blue.
note or something else.
No, no.
You weren't in
You were
a
too
rush
funny,
to try
chat.
to
You
get
were too
down.
funny. I looked.
Wouldn't you have noticed the blackout? Done something about it?
So it's because of 100 times.
And where the hell would the first witness even have gone? Everyone, aside from Alora and Takiko, was on the other side of the prison.
You hate him, but you also love him. I don't want to argue with Zeke. Really, at this point, I'm like Zeke's right. Like, why am I arguing with him when he's right? You understand the problems with Shinku? He deserves it right now. Thank you. Blue, yellow, green, blue, yellow. red. I appreciate you all so much.
How do we know she set all of this up? What even confirms that?
Why do I feel like he's gonna throw evidence at me? Oh my god!
Bro!
Oh my god, he shot evidence at me! This is so cool and weird being on the other side of this. Like, I don't know why, I'm just so like excited, like, oh my god, oh my god. We're the black kid trying to get away with this and we're sucking. Huh?
If she she didn't set it up, then how the hell did someone get in or out of that room without breaking the broom and setting off the trap?
Thinks a real pro tag, right?
Couldn't have exactly placed the broom in the door from the other side, could you?
Shiku's pro tag was just revoked, right?
So she set this all up, so whoever entered the room first would be her killer. But you already knew that, didn't you? If you didn't, you wouldn't have lied about the doors already having been opened by the time you got there. But you knew you killed her. You knew what would happen if we caught on. So you
The
lied.
locked room mystery.
Coward you are.
I.
Shinku, you.
Oh, well, okay, yeah. Later, Bye, Shinku. You got real canceled in the game for reals. Oh my god, Freaky Chat's gonna have, like, such a fun time just mocking Shinku. Come on, Shinku. Think of anything to defend yourself. Anything, please. Come on. I just can't stand her and do nothing. Yeah, I mean, I know why Shinku didn't, because Shinku had, like, decision paralysis. But Shinku, this group's smart. If he just said, if he just came in, and I was like, hey, shit, I opened the door, and I heard Maiko die. I heard Molly die. I think I accidentally killed her from a trap that she set up. Everyone would be a lot more understanding. But decision paralysis and not knowing what to do and made everything worse. So, rip.
Ooh. He...
If it makes him own up to it quicker, if opening the door is what killed her, that pretty much confirms she was the second dead. Iz said she saw him earlier that morning leaving the washing room, so he probably hadn't opened the door by then.
It's likely she died only a little bit before me and Uchiyama arrived. He did seem pretty shocked then.
Yeah. He
Hindsight's
was
2020.
totally
Oh
out of
yeah,
time.
he didn't know.
At the time, I
It
thought
just
it was just because he
sucks
lost a friend,
for him.
But
They'd be a smidge bit more understanding. Because it wasn't like, he intentionally tried to murder Molly. It was more of, oh no, I actually killed the one person I was close to because they set a trap for me.
if he killed her, then
No matter what happened, it's probably for the best that we focus on Blondie specifically, if it's looking like his death happened first.
if we're right about Mai's,
I believe only Kutsuki could properly confirm what happened at this stage.
Yeah, great. We're not gonna be getting anything out of him.
Shinku, did you...
We also burned our friendship pin.
I'm so sorry. Oh God. It all happened so fast.
Lily did lie about it though. Yeah, he's still on it, yeah.
Oh God, it was so fast. 1 second she was, and then the next.
Kutsuki, what actually happened?
Yeah, we wasted so much time on this, Shinku.
We just want to know.
After I got back from the washing room, there was this note from Molly in my cell. She told me to go to the lecture hall. It really sounded like a suicide note. I thought maybe it was related to her dare, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. I raced over and she was still alive. She was still talking to me, but the door was locked. I couldn't get in, and I was trying. I really was. I eventually was able to break the door open. It took a lot of force, though, and I basically stumbled through. I felt the tripwire below my feet, and before I knew it, she was hoisted up, and I heard this awful snap, and she was gone, just like that.
so you
I killed Molly.
This is so crazy. You ate all your trial snacks? Oh no! Sorry. I was all really quiet because, like, jeez.
Oh god,
Like, whenever I always pitch this idea, I never thought of it as, like, the protag doing this.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. I was just trying to save her.
Shinku.
And you really had no idea this was gonna happen, kid?
No, I really thought she was doing better. I thought I finally started to properly understand her the night before. We were talking.
Yep, this is such a heavy thing. Yeah.
She seems so much better. What happened?
Probably the final truth, right? Or, like, the truth they're gonna reveal? It's probably what it could have been.
Well, maybe it's like what I said earlier. People often seem better
That
right
too.
before they're about to do it.
But it wasn't like that. It...
He was still trying to get... Yeah, it's like the fact that she could try to get away with it. It's like, hey, yeah, an accident happened, but you should have just came forward. And I get it. I get the freaking out of not wanting to die. Because again, everyone's just thrown into these killing games. Like, it's unfair. But Shinku, you should not have lied. And that's what makes you, you know, like...
Why would she throw away her life for someone like me?
And in the end, it didn't matter one bit. It's looking like Blondie died first, if your story is true anyway.
What a pathetic attempt at self-sacrifice. You'd think if you were gonna set something like that up, you'd at least make it less obvious who you were trying to get to set it off. Well, it took her about 3 attempts to finally succeed in killing
Come on, Nico.
So who's really surprised she wasn't the brightest when it comes to setting this whole thing up? Still, a waste of a prisoner slot if you ask me. She was just avoiding consequences once again by throwing her life away. Realized she couldn't
So
give
we
baby
kick
away,
Mononiko,
so
yeah?
Easy way out. Typical.
So they're like, ooh.
Stop!
Punt the cat. Punt the cat.
Struck a nerve, Owen.
Just please shut up. Don't talk about her like that.
Shinku? Hey,
Lock in, Shinku.
Just stop.
Damn kitty. Three. Wait, sorry. Wait, what did I miss about 3? Oh, 3 attempts. So 3 attempts. Yeah, wait. What was the second attempt? Or what was... Yeah, the one. Because the tanning one was fake, right? Yeah, the tanning attempt was fake. So why is Moniko treating it as real? Was it not fake? And it was real?
Just
As awful as it is to say, it is looking like she died second. So we should probably focus on Taka right now. We can talk about this later, Shinku. Okay?
She's really gone. And it was all for nothing. She threw away her life for someone like me, only for it to mean absolutely nothing. It's just typical, isn't it? I'm so sorry, Molly. I'm so sorry.
Right, yes. Let's focus on Taka for now.
we should try and establish where everyone was at the time the murder happened.
Well, to get that, we sort of have to figure out what had happened.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the courtyard when I entered it to get to the faith room this morning. It must have occurred sometime after I entered.
That's if your story holds up.
Well, I don't think the dare was to kill somebody or anything like that. I just think that Molly chose to end her life because the truth that was going to be revealed was too much and she couldn't do the dare. Or I don't know. I guess I'll find out.
Why on earth would I lie when we're on a time limit?
Yeah, Shinku.
Well, Sam had no issue
Yeah.
doing it. If he just admitted what happened,
As soon as I
it
get
would've saved
a
us
stop
whole
point,
lot
I'm
of
gonna
time.
save.
But no, he had to be a
Because it
coward
lets me
about it.
save.
Typical.
As soon as the Hoochie Mamacita line comes up, I'll save.
I didn't want to die!
Oh, so you were willing to throw everyone under the bus if it meant you'd get off scot-free?
Was I? I call it Shinku. I mean, it's natural to try to protect your life. But But if Molly's death had happened first, if I was the killer with my life on the line, would I have been willing to?
It's natural instinct to want to protect yourself. I'm sure this morning has been emotionally turbulent for him. Of course he's not going to be acting rationally.
Isn't he trying so hard to defend us? It's actually really kind of sad. Like, oh no.
Yeah, you seem to surround yourself with people who lack any sort of rational thinking or impulse control. First David, now Sam. Looking to go 3 for 3?
Why you?
We don't have time for this!
Yeah, Zeke.
Come on, guys! Let's save it for after the trial.
I feel like Ezekiel's gonna be murdered by someone. No.
Right.
Zeke's so sweet. He's so sweet.
Iz's alibi is all we have to go off of for a frame of reference for when it happened. So that's what we're gonna go off of, okay? Now, where was everyone during that time? I was looking around for Kiko in the morning. After her truth came out, I wanted to check up on her. I was looking for her when I ran into Zeke, actually.
I went to the courtyard that morning to put some flowers on his grave. It's become something of a habit.
Yeah.
Walked in and saw him in the pond. Freaked out. Left to go get someone else.
Supposed to run a fist fight after the trial.
Lawsuit.
I mean, if they need to, do it.
I tried to stop them from entering. Since, you know, the two were close. And I didn't want her to see him like that. But she raced in anyway.
That's when the body discovery went off, which caused Iz to exit the faith room.
Finish the trial? I can't finish the trial in 15 minutes. We're gonna have to respect Taka.
Correct. So that's where us three were.
Yeah. The trial was like 5.5 hours long, I was told. And I stop and talk a lot.
I can confirm we left
So-
that morning. I stayed in our cell to sleep
Yeah.
in and then kind of
Perfectly
slept in
2
most of the
hours,
morning.
or 2
I
streams
went to go
worth.
chill in the common room after a bit and heard the body discovery announcements when I was in there. I know, like, being in my cell alone isn't much of an alibi, but it's all I've got.
For what it's worth, I was also alone in my cell most of the morning. I left when I heard the body discovery announcement and saw Scrunchy in the common room. So I can at least confirm that part of her alibi.
Yeah, and everyone's giving everybody nicknames, and I'm like, Scrunchy's Lyra, got
We
it.
kind of stuck together after that throughout the investigation.
Charles
We
speedrun.
left into the hallway, which is where we ran into the doc who sent us to the lecture hall.
Well, that gives them a slight bit more credibility. At least.
But that's still sometime in the morning where they're both unaccounted for.
Take it or leave it, it's what happened.
I think I went over it before, but I was on the east side of the prison. I was going to go check on Maiko after yesterday.
Also, can we tell Takiko that it's Molly and not Maiko? I feel weird every time I keep hearing it. Like, I know I sometimes accidentally. And he's sticking us all the nicknames, so I monitor.
But because of the blackout, I went to Lab 1 to try to reset the fuse box. It was flooded, as you know, which probably caused it. And while I was trying to reset it, Laura came into the room, so she can confirm I was there.
Indeed. I was also going there to try to sort out the blackout. I was doing some work in Lab 2
When
that
trials are
morning when
able
the
to be
lights
kind
went
of
out.
soft spoilers.
It was fairly
unfortunately, that's something I couldn't
inconvenient.
avoid, so I do know how long it is. So that's why it's okay for everyone to say that, because I already mentioned I do know how long it is.
And then after the body discovery announcement, we
And I do
rushed to
appre- yeah, I was
try
like, and I do
and find
appreciate
it,
it for,
but
like,
instead found Shinku in a lecture hall with Maiko, which caused the second body discovery.
I think it's safe to say you, Alora, and Shinku are cleared, considering you were on the complete opposite side of the prison.
Like, and also, because, like, as long as someone's to tell me, like, oh, you know, the trial's 5 hours long because you solved the case in 10 minutes and then, 4 hours of it is epilogue of the chapter. Like, that would be spoilers. But just telling me, like, it's 5 hours, like, that's fine.
So, assuming Iz's account is correct and the body only appeared there later,
But I appreciate looking out for me. Thank you, Nizumi.
and who the hell could have done this? We're all pretty much accounted for aside from me and Fu.
All I'm saying is there's someone right by the body who didn't have to go through the hallways or anything, so wouldn't have been spotted.
Oh my goodness, Ezekiel? For the last time.
All I'm saying is I saw no one moving from the west side of the prison when I was going over there.
Yeah, we can just not name the dead person. Yeah. Saw the trial in 10 minutes and 4 hours of the culprit crashing out.
Isabel's not lying about when the body appeared. Then I would have seen someone walking through the hallways, or canteen, or something. If he wandered into the courtyard, she could have murked him easily and moved to the faith room and played dumb when the body was discovered. Maybe her plan was messed up by me being in the hallways, so she had to quickly move to the faith room and make up her bullshit story.
It's not made up.
Then why the hell didn't you hear anything, huh? Like, come on! You seriously want me to believe you didn't hear the body getting dumped? Or Taka getting attacked? Or anything?
Because it wasn't getting attacked in the area.
I didn't, I swear. The only thing I heard the entire time was the water falling from the courtyard, which you always hear when you're in the faith room.
Is it possible that it was loud enough to mask the sound of anything happening?
I doubt it. It only masks noise really close to the pond. And even then, not really.
Well, no one else was close enough to the body to have done something.
Ezekiel was like so right against us, and I feel like so wrong here. Like Zeke really got high off of the whole like, God, I was right and gave evidence and won. And now he's like, I totally can do the rest of this. It's like, oh, Zeke, no.
Aside from you.
What the hell do you mean?
You were the only one in the hallways. As you've said multiple times already.
Oh, Uno reversed
No
this.
one would have seen you if you did anything.
The fuck are you implying?
All I'm saying is, if anyone could have gotten the opportunity, it would be you. It would explain why you were reluctant to let Astuga into the courtyard. You hadn't finished clearing up all the evidence yet.
Oh.
Are you that much of a psycho? I didn't want them to enter because that was their friend.
Did we get more hearts because today was Valentine's Day? Yeah, we definitely got more, not less.
Do you have any idea how much it haunts you to see someone you care about like that?
Dex has been haunted for a long time.
Well, I guess maybe not. You didn't even have the guts to watch him.
Elias, that's enough. Mindlessly insulting one another isn't going to get us anywhere.
He's only doing it because he doesn't have any other defense.
I was feeling weak, but I knew I couldn't just sit by and let the others do this. I had to pull my weight somehow, or else they'd never forgive me, because they'd die.
What?
It can't be Ezekiel due to the... Of crap. God damn it. PDA rules.
I've got it.
Ezekiel, oh man.
Body discovery rules state that the announcement goes off when 3 people encounter it, and this can include the killer, right?
Yep, that's correct.
Well, given it went off after Asuka and Zeke saw the body, that only makes 2 of them that saw it. It was the announcement going off that brought Ismini out of the faith room after all. So the 3rd person who saw the body is likely the killer, meaning Zeke and Asuka are likely cleared as they must have been the other 2 who saw it that weren't the killer.
It's slightly flimsy logic, but
Okay.
I can get behind it. No one else reported seeing Taka's body that morning.
Yeah,
Did
we're
they?
Danganronpa fans, of course you understand that.
Nope. There was no
Seen
one
someone you
around
care
that
about
side
Danganronpa
of
so
the
horribly
prison
so many
anyway.
times. Right?
Aside from Isabel.
And you think I'd be immune to it, but I'm really... It's like a weird sort of, but yes and no at the same time.
Which brings me right back to...
I don't think Iz is the killer either.
Oh, here we go.
Ooh, Cliff from murder, kinda...
Do you seriously think Ismini is that stupid that she would run into the faith room?
Shinku! Shiku's
literally
locked in,
directly
heck yeah.
connected to the courtyard with no other way out of it after killing someone in the courtyard.
Okay, well, if I said yes,
Oh my goodness, you are testing me.
all I'm saying is if I was in the hallway, then she
We're
would have
talking like
panicked
twice, you're
and
not
hid in
okay.
there.
I would not be okay either.
Why wouldn't I just pretend I'd encountered the body myself and stumbled upon it? I've used the bottom exit of the courtyard. Let's use some critical thinking for once and realize there are a million things I could have and would have done if I'd killed Taka. None of which would be running into the room directly next to the one where I murdered him. That would be a terrible idea.
But then the question stands, who else was on that side of the prison at the time? more importantly, why didn't Ismini hear anything from the Faith Room if he was murdered in the courtyard?
Maybe he was killed somewhere else and then his body was dumped in the courtyard?
True.
His body was covered in acid burns. Maybe he was killed in the medicine storage, then moved there?
I was like, I agree. I consent to this.
But then, why didn't Zeke see anyone going through the halls?
Shinku's lucky because he doesn't cover his own ass anymore.
It could have happened earlier. It might have been one of the two in their cells. The ones unaccounted for.
But I couldn't have gone out earlier. Zeke was in his cell with me. He would have noticed me leaving.
Right. I only left when I was going to the courtyard. Lai didn't leave at any point while I was there.
Okay, Lyra's good. Lyra's clear.
Then, that leaves Fu. I mean, he did try and kill Taka before.
Imagine it. Let's say this turns out at the end if Fu does admit to killing Taka. Asuka's right there. Like, I can see an accident happening where Fu gets executed before the execution.
And he is unaccounted for.
You're really overestimating how early I get up, kid.
That's not a defense.
Alibi was sleeping.
Hey, I only woke up when I heard the body discovery announcement. Scrunchy can attest to that. I looked pretty groggy when I got out of my cell, I imagine.
Well, yeah, but looking pretty groggy isn't much of a defense either, is it?
Asuka gotta smack Fu if he kills Taka.
But even if he did the murder fairly early, then moved the body while I was in the Faith Room, wouldn't Seagull have spotted him in the halls? Or even Shinku when he was leaving after doing his washing?
I mean, yeah, there was definitely some time.
Crowbar type. Yes, exactly.
But the timing would have to be pretty tacked.
A little too tight for my comfort. I don't know. It's just not making much sense to me.
It's really all we have to go off, though.
It would be
Yeah,
handy
by
if
me,
we had
EP.
more specific timings. Besides, I'm apprehensive about Wang. He does have quite a presence. I feel like I would have heard him, or anyone for that matter, entering the courtyard and
Yeah.
dumping a body there.
He says like he would do it delicately, right?
That's also what's still bugging me. How on earth did you not hear the body getting dumped there? Or remember
Gotta
hearing
go now, you're
anything
sleeping.
at all?
Alright, can I consider? See you luck?
It also makes me wonder if there was a way his body could have been transported there without alerting attention from anyone.
Hang on! That's it!
Hey! Party music time.
Huh? Asuka?
I just realized something super important! There absolutely was a way! Taka told me!
Taka told you?
Hold on, give me a sec. My brain is moving at 1,000 miles an hour. Everything's making sense now!
You know, I imagine that this music is legit going on in Asuka's brain as they're thinking, like, hold on, cool pop is going.
We'll figure this out, don't you worry. Just listen closely.
Asuka says, speak your truth. Save, oh, but here's where we're ending it.
Okay, so we've established already that the killer likely didn't physically transport the body through the halls.
Okay, but what if I don't sleep, don't go to work tomorrow, and just stay here? No, I don't want to end the stream. Doki Doki The opposite. Does H is not lower this, so I can't see it. You can do the mini game again before next stream. Nope. No. Can we finish it? Finish it? You know what? It is Valentine's Day. For Valentine's Day, we'll do this. And if I happen to repeat it next week, y'all will just pretend it's the first time seeing it, right? That's our agreement. I'm gonna do this now, but next week, when I redo this again, because I have to get rid of it after, you know, we pretend I didn't play it, and we're like, wow, cool thing.
Because if they did, either you or Zeke would have spotted them when you were walking through. Which means that the way the killer dumped the body must have been something they could do.
done remotely.
Yatta! You've got it!
Yatta! I got it! Affection up.
But even if it was something the killer was able to do far away, it still doesn't avoid the fact Iz was in the faith room. It had to be something she wouldn't have heard or easily noticed. Meaning it was probably...
Quiet. Oh crap, all of them.
Yep, exactly.
Scared.
Let's keep this up. Right. And according
I'm
to
so
Taka,
happy.
all the prison sewage systems are self-sustaining. Apparently, Alora tried to see if she could find an escape through them, but they just loop in on themselves. And there's a small waste treatment plant in the prison itself. That's what he told me anyway. He was pretty excited about all of Alora's plans and ideas, even when they didn't work out. Anyway,
Oh no, she
considering
has that
all
thought.
the water in the prison is reused, it's not out of the question that the sewage system is linked to...
The Courtyard Pond.
And so, we have our answer!
Well, we did it! And by we did it, I mean you saw nothing. Nothing happened.
Taka.
Stop. Are those oh my gosh. Let's put that back up. People go feral if they have to date food. Excuse me, Alora again. If Alora kills Taka? That would not be funny. Whoever killed Laura is gonna be sad. We totally saw nothing. Yep, nothing. Nothing. Alright, so let's go ahead and pay top fans. Zalib? Is that how you're saying your name? Remember, like, what happened? Whoa, we just stood there for 3 months or nothing. Yep. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna find our characters in here. Goodness, how? Wait, maybe Zalib, your name's pretty unique. Maybe it won't. Nope. Oh, damn it. Okay, Zalib, and you say hi or something like that real quick so I can explain your character and all this. So people can throw it around. I don't know if I could throw this many characters. Where are you? Nope. If you're on the leaderboard, speak! Everyone on the leaderboard. Okay, Sparks 250. I can get you. That's no problem. Who's number 2? You're Toshiko? Hi, you're Toshiko. Not that one. Nope, that's not Toshiko. No, Mara. Nope. Okay, where's the other Toshiko then? Ah, there you are. I see you. No, why'd you walk around all those characters? That's, oh my god, this is too many. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna write it down and I'll find you guys after stream, because that way I can just sadly I can delete. Okay, so let's see. So Zalib 1,000 mana coins, Karu 500, Sparks 250. Got it. Everyone's just getting thrown around. All right, I will get you guys your mana coins. All right, so thank you guys all for being here. There's too many avatars on stream, y'all, which is great. Is this on Twitch also? No. Unfortunately, Twitch. There's way too. I don't know how to. Well, I tried Twitch for a little bit. I didn't like the fact of how many bots and like scammers and link stuffs there were. It was, and their content. Oh, what do you call it? The thing where you had to like where they like, oh, this person can say this word, and I was just like, they kept blocking people for saying like, like totally normal words all the time. It was so weird. You're checking to Twitch as a different account. Oh, gotcha. But yeah, no. I was like, all streaming things have all their issues. But I like YouTube one the best though, even if it's a little wonky. Okay, yeah, so again, thank you guys so much for being here. Tonight, I will put up the poll for the next Fangan Friday, because Danganronpa just ended yesterday. So we'll have that. On Tuesday, it's going to be for non-Fangan Tuesdays, which I need a better name for that. We're going to start watching, I'm going to start doing In Stars in Time. Because that was, I really wanted to play that, and it was super recommended, and everyone was just like, do it. And I was like, all right, do it. I'll do it. So it starts in Time Tuesday, poll for Fangan Friday. So that means no stream Friday. It'll be, I will end the poll that day. So Saturday. And Lainey, I will finish the drawing. I'll finish the drawing for you, Lainey. Don't worry, I will not forget. I will not forget. You have a question? What's the question? It starts in time. See, this is actually twice I mentioned. I'm like, hey, I was like, I've really heard about it. I really want to play it because, you know, I'm Ace, and apparently there's a lot of Ace characters. I'm so excited for Ace characters. I'm always gonna be like, yes, Ace characters. And then next Saturday will be the ending of Antebellum, as well as, or the ending of this chapter at least. And then we're gonna watch the trailer for the hostage one. Happy 1 month late birthday. Happy 1 month late birthday. So yeah, so Kari, what's the question? Do I plan to play the prologue? Can we play it either before or after the main game? You're just curious. Oh, does it not start immediately with the prologue? Is there something special I should do to get to the prologue? Either way, I'll go look. Yeah, I'm actually not gonna be late. I'm actually super early for your next birthday. No, and again, I am so sorry about that. I legit wrote down a list of like, okay, here's all the art projects I plan to do, and I sorted them for like, this is for work, this is for cons, this is for friends, this is for fun, and I feel so terrible that I missed that. It's a separate game. It's called Start Again. Oh, okay. I'll figure that out. It's fine. It's around so it's a whole stream length prologue. Okay. I'll figure that out. I'll figure that out after. It's a separate game with a slightly different story. Huh. I think it probably sounds better if I do it after then, right? It's more like a prequel than a prologue. That way I feel like I'm more invested into the world before doing it with different a different story or stuff like that. I don't know how much without. I don't want you to say anything without any spoilers, because I know absolutely nothing about In Stars and Times aside from everyone said I should play it. Okay, so I'll probably do it after. Okay, so thank you guys so much for being here. I will see you all. It's better to play after? Yeah? Okay. You love chapter 2, it's so fun. You lost track of your avatar? Bye. Yeah, okay. I was like, I should go. Good night. Thank you guys all for being here. I'll see you all next time. Good night. Go to bed. Oh, Chico Good Ending is going to be probably Wednesday. All right. Laters.